I think I'm live again. Hello, guys. Yeah, how can I communicate with y'all? I had to start over my stream because something happened with my internet for some reason. I don't know why, but I started my stream over. I think we're back. Hello? Okay, yeah, okay, there you are. Yeah, okay, we are back. So I don't know, like I don't know how to communicate to y'all, but just refresh, or like I started up a new stream. I have no idea what happened. Like my internet just went off for a little bit for no reason. But I think we're back. I see Jose. Okay, yeah, Storyborn is back. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was really weird. I have no idea what happened, but for some reason my internet just fell off for some reason, or turned off or something. It's like even on my phone, like it was off, but it is back now, which is weird because I looked if there was some kind of like maintenance thing happening today, and there wasn't. So I really have no idea what that was. That just turned off for no reason. But we're back now, I think, right? So can y'all, yeah, y'all can hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I see y'all in the chat, so I want to make sure that I'm back live right now. Yeah, no, it wasn't your internet, Jose. It was on my side for some reason. Let me know if y'all can hear me, guys, before I start playing again. Someone says this is why I'm against online. Yeah, like we're on a phone call. Yeah. Okay, so you can't hear me. Okay, good. Someone says this is why I'm against online only bullcrap in gaming. Internet isn't anywhere close to being reliable, at least for me. I live in Texas and it's always messing up on me. Yeah, it really doesn't happen at all over here. So I was very surprised about that, but we should be back. We should be back. Okay, so that was a bit of a weird thing that happened, but I have no idea like what the last thing is that y'all saw. But we just finished up the tropical pond. We got like a little let's just call it a red potion, I guess, or like a blue potion. Like it's gonna help us get all of our health and all of our magic back and stuff. So yeah. Okay, so everyone says looks like it's working fine for now. Okay, that's good. I was about to crash out. We need 3 hours of Lloyd daily. Yeah, okay, but we're back. It's all good now. I hope that won't happen again. But yeah, let's go. We're going to the yeah, like I said, you can pick either this level or this level. But let's just go to Pridemore Keep, I guess. Let's fucking go. For chivalry. Hell yeah. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be the same thing that I do with most of these games that I play on stream. Is every time when we enter a new level, there's going to be a new song. So I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit so y'all can listen to it. Let me read the chat and then I'll do that. Jose says, last thing we saw, the big ass red... Okay, perfect. The red Trout King. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to be quiet so y'all can listen to this music. This is another fucking amazing track. So here we go. Yeah, pretty fucking kick-ass, right? I fucking love this track, man. It's so hype. Like I said, this soundtrack reminds me so much of why I love, like, Mega Man music, you know? Like, it has that energy behind it, you know? That I fucking love in video games. It's so cool. Yeah, I know. It was the magic fish. Yeah, he ruined her internet. He was too majestic, man. He was too majestic. Love it. For chivalry, that's clever wordplay. Excellent! Yeah. This is that dancing school of fish crashed the internet. It was that bad of a performance, yeah, or that good, whatever you prefer. But yeah, this is Pridemoor Keep. This is where we're gonna confront King Knight, and this is perfect for where I can show off what that fishing net does, of a fishing rod. I mean, every time you see like stuff like this, like a little sparkle on the bottom and stuff, you should be able to see that. Yeah, that's when you can use. Oh yeah, you can if you press the A button. That's how you use your relics in this game, and you can tell that I am equipped with the fish rod right now because it says it next to the 40 thing, like on the top of the screen. So if you stand next to the ledge and let the fishing rod go down, you have to wait, just like real fishing, and then as soon as you see like the things, reel it back in by pressing either the B button or maybe the A button. I'm not sure. B button seems to work, and you can reel up some stuff. Like we just reeled up like a golden fish basically. So that is worth money, of course. And like I said, you have already seen it, but money is very fucking important in this game. So try to collect as much as you can, and then you can buy more stuff. Alright, but yeah, this enemy over here, this is like a flying rat or something. Like it's like a rat on like a fan thing or whatever. I forget how you call that thing in English. But yeah, so you can just hit them with your shovel and they will fall, and that's it. Their falling animation is really sad for some reason. I almost feel a bit bad, but they're in my way, so I gotta get rid of them. Maybe chat. Soyburn says, the music is fucking amazing, balls. Yeah, I know, in this game. I literally have no right to be this good. The storytelling is like stupid on purpose levels of hilariousness. Yeah. it was actually a good performance. I tried to make it sound like a joke. I failed. Oh no, you're all good. Like I said, like you can see it in both ways. It was either so bad it's good, or it was just bad, or it was good, whatever you prefer. So yeah, but yeah, you can tell like these enemies over here, just shove them or shovel them, I guess, like from any angle, and you can get them. These guys, I think you can't really shoot this back at this guy. I just want to test this out. Oh, you can. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can totally fucking just do like a Link to the Past impression or something. You can do that, or you can just confront them head on or something. Just either bounce on their heads or just shuffle them in the face, just like that. So yeah. Alright, but yeah, you can tell that every time when you use one of your relics, it will cost magic. You can tell that it's not at 40 anymore, it's now at 34. So for each relic usage, basically, like it depends on what relic it is, I think, it will use magic. But now I can totally go over this. This is what that guy in the village was also talking about. It's like you see these checkpoints over here, right? But what you can do in this game, and this is totally up to you, you don't have to do this at all, but if you feel confident enough, you can totally fucking attack this checkpoint over here, and you can tell that it's starting to break basically. But if you keep doing that, money will come out of it, just like that. But this is not a checkpoint anymore at this point, so it's like one of those like high risk, high reward situations, you know? Like you can totally, if you feel confident enough in your skills, you can totally break these checkpoints and get more money that way. But if I die now, I will go all the way back to the beginning instead of this one. So I do like that system a lot. That is really creative and clever. So yeah, you can go behind here. Let's just get all of our health back, I guess. Yeah, Lloyd's Internet, you've killed me! Good! Yeah, that was really weird. I hope that doesn't happen again. That really never happens here, so I have no idea what happened. Let's see. Jose, as you could say, the internet was a bit fishy. Yeah, that works. Sermon says, why are there rats with a helicopter? Yeah, thingy. I have no idea what's going on in this game. Yeah, exactly. It's creative, like I said. Jose says, is this game sold separately in the eShop? It should be, yeah. Like, I want to say yes. Like obviously what I'm playing on now, like it's like a collection of it all basically. So this is basically like, if you already know that you like all these games, this is like the definitive version, I think. Because maybe not, because I think they have Shovel of Hope DX these days, which is not on this collection that I have. So maybe it's not the ultimate definitive edition, I guess, the one that I'm playing right now, but what I have is basically like a collection. So it has like all of the DLC, I guess, from like previous things, and like it has like all of those other campaign things. So, but you might be able to just buy this separately too. Yeah, so just look that up. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, someone says Zelda is a cold killer according to Zelda CDI. Yeah, good. Hey, what's up? Ada the Watcher. I love digging and dirt. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you in these streams before. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I really appreciate it. And we're playing some Shovel Knight. I also love digging. Yeah, in Shovel Knight. But yeah, again, thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. And I hope you're doing well. Ada the Watcher says, Shovel of Hope DX doesn't include the DLCs of the original and it's not out. Oh, it's not even out yet. Oh, okay, interesting. I've heard about it, but I wasn't sure if it was out already. Okay, cool. So I guess that's like an even better version of this. I really have no idea, but like, yeah, cool. Jose says, I might pick up this game once you finish. Yeah, man, I love that. Like, love to hear it. Yeah, this game is a lot happening, and it's just, like I said, this game is a pure work of art, if you ask me. Like, this is everything that I love about video games, you know? Like, it's a platformer, like I said, like, the backgrounds are fucking amazing, the music, I mean, do I really need to say it? Fucking amazing, man, like, fucking amazing music. And controls, like, it controls very much like old school NES games, like, it's very tight. Well, I should say, like, at least, okay, not all NES games control super tight, but this one controls super tight. So yeah, but yeah, you can tell this guy puts up a bit more of a fight. Like, he does not appreciate you trying to bounce on his head. Like, he just actually has a shield, and he's not afraid to use it. So what you have to do with this guy, you have to either hit him when he's about to strike you, or you can totally do like a Zelda 2 thing. This is, I want to say this must have been like a direct inspiration from Zelda 2, but these are basically like the Dark Nuts, basically. Remember how you fought them in that game, where if you jump and you strike him, it will work, because like he will fucking hold up his shield up above and then he's vulnerable. So it's not precisely the same thing, but it does work. Let's see, Ada says, YCG have been making another, oh, Yacht Club Games, yeah, have been making another game, Minna the Hollower. Yeah, I've heard of it, and finished that first. Yeah, I have not played that game yet, but a friend of mine has, and he liked it. Like, maybe I'll pick it up someday myself. Ada prefers Mina over Shovel Knight, but both are great. Oh, okay, wow, that's quite something, because I love this game a lot, so that may convince me to pick it up myself. Because yeah, I mean, just because of this game alone, like, Yacht Club Games definitely got on my radar, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure if this was like Yacht Club's games like first game or something, but this definitely put them on the map, you know? This game was fucking huge at the time, like, it really blew up. Hey, Pato is here, what's up? You should do some Shovel Knight covers. Yeah, I know, I really want to, but it's so difficult, you know? But like, all this music stuff is very intricate and complex and stuff, so maybe someday in the future I'll finally have the guts to try to like tackle some Shovel Knight music, but not anytime soon. But I'll keep that in mind for sure. Thank you for the suggestion. Servant says, love the jumping strike attack. Yeah, you can totally do like a Zelda 2 like situation, just like this, like totally in the air, and you can swipe as you're falling down. It's very much like that. Ada says, Mina had platforming elements too, despite being a top-down 2D game. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of like the Zelda Oracle games, like if you've ever played that. Like when I watched like the trailer for it, and like even the graphics like remind me a lot of that like old school Game Boy Color like esque Zelda game and stuff. It's pretty cool. Ada says, and yes, Shovel Knight was their first. Oh, okay, it was their first. Yeah, okay. Wow, they fucking hit it out of the park immediately then. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, you can tell these guys, these little jousting guys over here, you can use them to like bounce up here and you can get more goodies, just like that. Like I said, you guys, like money is very fucking important in this game. Well, that one is not that worth that much, a little green emerald over there. But yeah, like I said, I don't feel confident enough to like break all of these checkpoints and just go for the whole level, because obviously I don't want to like waste y'all's time and shit, and also my time. So I just wanted to show that off, that is an option that you have, but I'm just gonna play this, you know, casually. So I'm not gonna break any of these checkpoints, so, but at least now you know that is an option that you have. Alright, but yeah, you have to be careful with these things, these little chandeliers over here. Again, don't touch spikes ever in Shovel Knight, because he's like Mega Man or something, like he dies immediately. So you can use this thing to like get some extra height and you can get up here, but it is another one of those situations where if you fuck up, then you are basically shit out of luck. You can't really go up there anymore, unless you can go back up and they respawn. Oh, they do respawn. Okay, I guess you can just do that. I guess you can just go back up and respawn and have another go at it. Jose says, if Lloyd does a cover of this game, we need him either dressed as a knight or a guitar disguised as a shovel. That's a funny image. Ada says, ironically, I've never played a Zelda besides Tears of the Kingdom. Ah, okay, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is amazing. Like, I just watched like a speedrun of it, and it sort of disturbs me a little bit, like how much I forgot about it, because I have played Breath of the Wild 2, and that left a huge impression on me, and I have played like Tears of the Kingdom for like 1,000,000 hours too, but for some reason it didn't stick as much or something like as Breath of the Wild, because like as I was watching that speedrun, I was just like, holy crap, I totally forgot about that mechanic, and I forgot about that mechanic, or like this location, like shit like that. It's like one giant blur in my head or something. Like, it's really fucking weird. But yeah, I love Tears of the Kingdom. Like that shit was amazing, man. and Breath of the Wild too. All right, but yeah, let's we can break this open. There's a little blue treasure chest over here, and we'll what's inside? Oh, it's Chester again. What's up, Chester? So yeah, this is a mechanic in this game. We're gonna see Chester like not only in the village, but like in all of these levels too. So he's just yeah, he can sell us some more relics. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals, dude. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? Hell yeah! Give us a flare wand. Conjure fiery blast. Let's get it. Hell yeah! The flare wand. Press A. It's a wand that shoots fireballs. Watch your fireballs? Yum! Watch your magic meter. Yeah. So now that we have that, this is a neat tool that it's like a shortcut basically. What you can do in this game is you can switch to your relics by pressing the minus button basically, and you will open up this menu and you can totally like switch between your relics. But if you want to be a bit quicker about it, you can totally just use the R trigger and the L trigger like this, and you can switch in between them like really fast, just like this. So that is absolutely like super awesome if you're like a fast player or something. If you want to like, you know, you want this relic, you can just switch to it immediately, like for speed runs. Like that's fucking amazing. So yeah. Let's see. Ada says, I love Tears of the Kingdom gameplay, but God, is the story awful. Yeah, like I said, I don't even remember all that much from the story. Like with games like that, I just sort of just soak it all in, like, and I play for the gameplay, you know, like coming up with all those little like contraptions and stuff, and like sticking things together, and like beating the shrines like in a super bizarre way and shit, like totally unintended. So yeah, that was it mostly for me, and just exploration, you know, like exploring everywhere, like finding those Gleeoks and like the whole sky thing and like the depths. Like, I mean, yeah, like I kind of miss those games, you know what I mean? Like I do remember like having, like every time when I would come back from work or something, I would play and it was just relaxing and there was like so many things to do and shit. Like I do kind of miss those games, honestly, but yeah, that's what it is. It was a good time for when I was playing it. Alright, okay. So I think, is there like a secret here? No? No secret there. Okay, so even sometimes when it doesn't really look like a secret, because so far we have seen like walls that clearly like stick out a little bit, I guess, with like a little like a graphic on it or whatever. But even sometimes with like walls that look regular, like even those can be fake sometimes. So that's why I kind of was trying there. Jose says, fireballs? Go, I prefer Kazui's lava eggs. Yeah, exactly. Sermon says, feel the same way, Ada. Endless fun when messing around with object creations, but the story? Meh. Well, they could have done better, yeah. I think they sort of were just like, you know, the gameplay is the most important thing, or something, I don't know. Ada says, but for real though, I find Shovel Knight DX kinda a downgrade over Treasure Trove, since DX won't include the DLC, and the DLC campaigns are awesome. That is really weird, yeah. Like you would think that they would add like at least all of the other campaigns too. So I don't know what's up with that. That does sound kind of like a downgrade, yeah. Because like I said, like this Treasure Trove thing has basically everything up until like 2019, it said. So whatever DLC they released like in between and shit, like that is basically what's all in this version that I'm playing. So, or like this collection that I'm playing. So yeah. Alright, you can knock that back. Like, oh, you know what? I totally forgot to go over my fucking new move. So now that we have the fireball, if you press we can do like a Kamehameha thing or something over here. Remember how like in Dragon Ball Z they always, well, sometimes have like little beams that fight against each other or something? Unfortunately, you can't really do it, but you can shoot something back at him, and you can totally destroy like his little fireball. So this is basically just like ripping off this guy's move, basically. So that's all you have to know for that move. Is you just, now you basically have like a fireball on command, obviously, but it does take magic away, so you can't use that forever. So do pay attention to your magic counter. And just like that, there's a little secret over here. We can get more money. Hell yeah! All right. Someone says, yeah, Nintendo tends to focus on gameplay over story stuff. Yeah, and I mean, I honestly prefer that. Like, story is nice and all, but like, if the gameplay sucks, then it's just like, why do I play a game to play a game? You know what I mean? Not if I want a good story, I'll just watch a good movie or something, you know? So I do like that, because I don't know, I think gameplay is a bit more important. Jose says, every time you shoot, I remember to panel... Oh, remember to panel that shot 3 times in a row. Every time you shoot, remember to panel that shot 3 times in a row. Yeah, I can't do that, but I don't want to waste magic. So, no. But yeah, alright. So yeah, we did take a little alternate path basically. So let me just actually go back because I kind of want to see where this goes. Here we go. Got more money. I think there's some more money behind these curtains. Yep, you can tell from the little number that comes up. Okay, yeah, this is that same room. Okay, cool. All right, so that's a little alternate path for just extra goodies basically. Alright, but this guy, yeah, this guy is pretty dangerous. Obviously, like I said, this game uses knockback and shit, so be very careful. But you also have iframes in this game, where if you get hit, like Shovel Knight will flash for a little bit, and you will be invulnerable, basically. So you can totally use that to your advantage, too. Like, if you get hit or something, just fucking demolish them. Let's see, let's get rid of these guys. You can bounce on them like this. I think there's a little secret here. Yeah. If you go up here, if you use these guys to get up here, you can get another secret, and there's more goodies over here. Hell yeah. Let me take care of this guy, and then I'll reach out. Ada says, my main issue with Tears of the Kingdom is that the story is so bad that it drags down the game, in my opinion. Because if you think about it for 5 seconds, everything falls apart. Oh, you mean like because it's like time travel thing? Yeah, I guess like time travel stuff is always like very much like easy to like find plot holes in. Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Jose says, I meant, oh, that's what you meant. Oh yeah, yeah, the final ha. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Ada says, Breath of the Wild also wasn't story focused, yet that story enhances the world instead of destroying it. Yeah, it was very much like Breath of the Wild, like there was barely any story in it unless you went after the memories, if I remember correctly. Like there were like certain areas, if I remember correctly, where you could like jog like a memory or something like in Link's mind, and then it would like have like a little cutscene, and that would sort of flesh out the story. But other than that, like there's not that much story in the game. It's just like Ganon is in the castle, like Link went down for like 100 years or something. He was in that fucking rejuvenating thing, or like he took a bath basically for 100 years. and go to the castle and defeat him basically. Do however you want to. Like get the fucking divine beast, yes or no, like that's up to you, all that stuff. So there really wasn't that much story as far as I remember. But yeah, it's another one of those games. Like it's like basically, do you want a lot of story? You can go after it, but you don't have to. You know what I mean? Alright, let's take care of this guy. Let's get some more treasure. Yeah! Oh, and you may have seen like a co-op option, like when we were on the world map and stuff. This game actually does have that. I'm not sure if this was in the OG version of this game, like when it came out at the beginning, but later on they added maybe, well, let's just say maybe. Now there is like a co-op version, and you can totally play this game like with a buddy or something like at the same time. Like it's not like a Mario 3 situation or something where you alternate between levels or anything like that. You actually play the level like at the same time, like simultaneously and shit. So that is pretty fucking cool. I fucking love that shit. Alright. Let me read chat. Ada says, my main issue with Totka, yeah, this is how I say Tears of the Kingdom. This is like a running joke with one of my friends, so excuse me, but I also say Botwa and Totka. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. My main issue with Totka is that I have no reason to care about the ancient sages in Tears of the Kingdom, and we know barely anything about ancient Hyrule, so I'm not invested. Yeah, I think they kind of, do they not go more over it like in the latest like Hyrule Warriors game, like Age of Imprisonment, I think that goes over a lot of the stuff in Tears of the Kingdom, like like where Zelda is basically, like 100 years before all of the other stuff, or like at the beginning of Hyrule, I forget what it was. I think that's where it goes over it more, like in that game, but I have not played that game. Ada says, also they retconned like everything from Breath of the Wild. Okay, yeah, that also sucks. Shovel Knight only had co-op for Shovel Knight's campaign. Oh yeah, oh that's right, yeah, it only had it for Shovel Knight, yeah, sadly, yeah. It only had it for Shovel Knight's campaign and not for all the others, unfortunately, but I do think that is really cool. Just the fact that they added that, I think, or whatever, like maybe that was there from the beginning, but like the fact that you can play this with a buddy, like your brother or sister, or like a friend or whatever, and you can totally fucking play this at the same time, that is amazing, man. Fucking love that shit. Servant says, don't have that problem what bit, Ada. I can separate dumb storytelling from the gameplay completely. Not every game is Breaking Bad or The Sopranos, lol. Oh well, is it fun to play? Yeah, that's my main importance. Is it fun to play? You know what I mean? Like, I care about the gameplay more than the story. Like, I am very much into story too. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people that doesn't care about the story at all. Like, I love good stories in games, but the gameplay is my main thing, you know what I mean? Like, I want like an interesting game or like a fun game to play, you know what I mean? Ada says, I don't think I should have to play another game to know why I should be invested in the original game. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I do think like games should just, unless it's like a series, I guess, you know, like if it's like a number 6 in this series, then it makes sense that they call back to like stuff from other games. But like, it is more preferred, I guess. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. Bad story is immersion breaking to me. Okay, interesting. Sermon says, that's my take. Although you got a point. Decent storytelling would be nice, but also, what games have amazing storytelling? Hardly any, lol. That's not true. There's a lot of games with good story. Like Paper Mario or something. Super Paper Mario. At least not compared to some books, shows, and movies. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Jose says, anyone want decent storytelling? Hero has to fight the bad guy, possibly kill them. Boom! Simple. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was very much most of the stories in the 80s. It's just like damsel in distress gets kidnapped or something, hero go save. And that is also why fucking Metroid or like Samus was such a big deal at the time, because she was a woman, you know, and that was very uncommon at that time. It was always like a woman gets kidnapped or whatever and the man fucking saves the woman and it's all a good happy ending. But Samus fucking broke that norm and it fucking changed history forever, and I fucking love it, man. Ada says, I would prefer a simple story that just works than a story that's awful. I'm not expecting something super deep, but when your story is so bad it's distracting, it becomes an issue. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That totally like breaks the game. Yeah, I can see that. Ada says, I'm not asking for a super deep story, I'm just asking for something that's logically consistent. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm definitely one of those people too, I think, where if I notice like things that don't make sense, I will like sort of complain about it a little, where I'm just like, how the hell does that make sense? Like, so yeah, absolutely. Alright, but yeah, like I said, like the best way to go about this guy is just bounce on his head once, basically, and then he will have like his shield up, and that's when you can fall down and you can strike him in the face, basically, just like that. Hell yeah. Jose says, Samus said, screw all that princess saving trope. I'm killing baddies for fun. Yeah, exactly. But I love it. Like, Samus set the standard by going forward for like 40 years or something. It's fucking awesome. Alright, there's more fucking, more money behind those curtains. Let's fall down. But yeah, you can tell, like, these levels are pretty long. Like, obviously, like, I'm stopping a lot to read chat and stuff, but these levels are not super short. Like, that is a bit different from, like, your average, like, Mega Man level design and all that stuff, or, like, maybe Mario 3 or something, where, like, the levels usually are fairly short. But the levels are pretty long in this game. They do go on, but that is why they give you a lot of checkpoints, basically. Let me check. Was there like a secret there? No. I'm not gonna risk it. But yeah, that is why they give you a lot of checkpoints in this game, because yeah, like I said, the levels are pretty fucking long. Should I show this off? I guess I can show this off. You know what? I'm just gonna die intentionally here, because we just got a checkpoint, and then y'all can see what happens when you actually die in this game. Because there's two pretty neat things. So let's just fall down this pit. So this happens, you lose money, and your, yeah, it shows how far you are in the level too. It shows exactly like how much money you lost, basically. And like you could see, like the money bags, they fell out of Shovel Knight, basically, and that's where they are. So this is what I meant with how this game kind of feels a bit like Dark Souls in that sense. Like every time when you die, you don't per se, luckily you don't lose all of your money or something, but you lose a good amount of it, like depending on how much money you have. And then you basically have to make it back to your money bags without dying again, because if I die again now, I will lose all that money permanently, basically. So now you know what happens when you die. Like, it shows you how far your progression is in the level, very much like stuff like Cuphead or something. Like, I don't know, when did that come out? Was that after or before this? But anyway, so stuff like that. So yeah, now you know what that is up, what that looks like. So let me get my money back. There we go, and I also see a little sparkly thing, so let's fucking fish it up and see what it is. Oh yeah, this is a Troupple thing. Wait! Stay, thy fork, knight! I bring gifts from the Troupple King. Oh, but you can't carry anymore. Come find me again once you have a spare chalice. So yeah, sometimes you will not find goldfish, but you will find like one of those things, and that will bestow you another one of those things that you can hold in your empty bottle. So pretty cool. There's a lot of chat. Let's see. Ada says, for example, Shovel Knight has a simple story, yet it's still great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Very simple story. But yeah, they do get a bit more into it, like in the later campaigns and stuff, but just from the game itself, it's just like, yeah, Maiden is in trouble, go save her. So yeah. Ada says, I kind of like badass female protect if they're not girl boss at least. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Fucking love it, man. Jose says, Knight wields shovel because the castle was out of swords. Boom! Simple story. Yeah, exactly. Server says, I wouldn't call the storytelling great. It's fine, lol. I'm not exactly crapping my pants in anticipation for what happens in Shovel Knight Part 2. Know what I mean? No, exactly. Like, it's just like, it's sort of shoved in your face, you know what I mean? Like, almost shoveled, I guess, shoved in your face. But yeah, sorry, unintentional pun. But like, you know, when you see like characters that you've seen like in this game, in like other campaigns, it is cool. Like, I do get like a little kick out of it. It's like, oh, holy crap, like, now I know what happened to that character or something. So I do like that, but it's not super important. But I do get like a little, I get immersed in this world, you know what I mean? Like more and more, I guess, like the more you play the other campaigns. Ada says, it's not great, but it's logically consistent. That's all a story needs. Yeah, exactly. I says, what happens in part 2? Does he upgrade the shovel to a snow shovel? I don't know. Although I kind of hate sequel bait, I'm gonna be real. It depends. It depends. Sermon says, having a shovel instead of a real weapon is logically consistent. Lol. I think the game tries to be illogical on purpose for laughs, but that's just what I got from it. Yeah, oh no, this game is very aware that this guy is using a shovel instead of a sword. Yeah. Ada says, that's not what I meant. Sermon says, enlighten me, I'm lost. Haven't played this game in like 10 years. Ada means, I meant a game's story has to be logically consistent with its own universe. Tears of the Kingdom story actively undermines Breath of the Wild story and world despite being a sequel. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, yeah. Yeah, okay, no, I got you. Ada says, it's not logically consistent with the game it's supposed to be a sequel to. Shovel Knight is silly because he wields a shovel, yes, but it's just part of the universe and it works because it's logical in universe. Yeah, exactly. Jose says, yeah, that's why some other games just repeat the same plot with minimal changes to avoid such inconsistencies. Yeah, I guess that's a bit the safe route to go. Yeah, the safe way to do it, I guess. Servant says, how so? I don't remember the story details that much. Wasn't it just they didn't go under the castle far enough to actually stop the evil Ganongu, so a part 2 happens? I forgot, man. Like, I haven't played those games in so long, I really don't remember. Like, I know they go underneath the castle or something, like in Tears of the Kingdom they find like Ganon's body or something and then it awakens or something. I forget, it was something to that effect. Alright, let's make sure. You have to be careful with this because you can tell, like, this book over here, this basically spawns like these platforms, and if you linger around for too long it will disappear basically. So you do have to be fast a little bit, and obviously be very careful about those lava cauldron things, because that will knock you back and there's a high chance that you will fall. So yeah, alright, let's get this. More. Oh yeah, sometimes there's fakes, so yeah, be very careful of that. Obviously, like, sometimes those plate things, they hide bombs under them, so obviously you don't want to touch those. Alright, I like this guy because I told you, yeah, I wasn't able to show it earlier, but if you get close to him, he will just try to fucking, like, claw you, basically, but he does it, like, in a very majestic way, I guess. Yeah, he's just like, eh. So yeah, you can just totally just hit him in the face, basically. There we go. We got some chicken for that, and we are about to face our basically second boss. So it gives us our magic back. Let's just equip our flare gun or whatever, like the fire thing. Hey, it's King Knight, what's up? An interloper is in our midst. Begone from our throne room, knave. I am no more an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. Oh, but you are mistaken. Ha, my boy, the enchantress saw me for my fabulously regal self, and now all bow before me. You're not but a decadent dandy. Decadent dandy. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice. Silence. I love how he says shovel justice. That's great. Alright, so what you have to do with King Knight, like, he's basically like the easiest boss in the game, basically. Like, he's supposed to be the first level in the game, I guess, but like I said, you don't have to pick him as your first level, but all he does is, like, he jumps around a little bit like that, like he dashes at you, and just shoot him with your fireballs or something and he's dead, just like that. It's really easy. Yeah, we did it. We beat King Knight. And this is not quite Mega Man in that sense. You don't get his power or anything like that. They couldn't rip off Mega Man too much now. Alright. I'll catch up on chat in a little bit, because this is just something that I can't skip. So this is basically going to happen, is it after each level? I forgot, but Oh no, not after each level. Okay, you just see him fall asleep, and then sometimes you have to play that game where Shield Knight falls from the sky. You have to catch her, but not in every level, I guess. So let's not let's prevent forest fires. Let's yeah, douse the or get rid of the fire, and then we get more money for it. Hell yeah. Okay, let me read chat. There's a lot. Whew. Let's see. What says is we're going to keep Lloyd reading chat for so long. Shovel Knight will drop the shovel and take a nap. Yeah, exactly. But it's all good. I love how y'all are just totally just. Yeah, it's good. Like it's a lot. It's engaging. You know, like there's a lot of chatting happening. I like it. Soyborn says, yeah, good point, Jose. I'll shut up more. No, don't worry about it, Soyborn. Just say whatever you want, man. Don't worry about it. Ada says, basically in Totke, nobody knows who Link is, despite the fact Link met multiple characters in Breath of the Wild, or Botwa, who should know him. Oh, yeah. You know, I always thought that Tears of the Kingdom just played like in a different like dimension or something, because I didn't remember this. Like, I always thought that was weird, where I was just like, huh? Like, why do we have to introduce each other? Like, why do I have to introduce myself to everybody again while we just met in Breath of the Wild? So I always just thought that Tears of the Kingdom just plays like in an alternate timeline or something, or like an alternate dimension where just like it's a different story, like a different Link or whatever. I have no fucking idea. Also, all the ancient tech is magically gone for some reason. Yeah, like all the Divine Beasts and stuff. Let's see. Ada says, it's this weird writing where things that Link did in Botwa did happen, but the NPCs all act like they have no idea who Link is. Yeah, I know. That is really weird, yeah. Jose says, that's Griven. That Griven is trying to kill you, but I just want to pet and ride it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Soyburn says, yeah, what a bunch of ungrateful assholes who live in Hyrule, yeah. Soyburn says, the only person who likes Link is that gay fish guy. Oh, you mean Sidon? Come on, man. Sidon is majestic, man. I fucking love Sidon. He does the like the cha-ching. He does like the fucking the teeth sprinkle thing. Ada says the problem is just that it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Ada says ironically King Knight was the strongest at some point. Really? Oh, I don't remember that. Jose says, Soyborn, no, let's keep up the chat, and if we go too far, I'll start chucking anyone, because I'm a chuckster! Yeah, yeet Soyborn. Soyborn says, man, I don't care that much. Sorry it bugged you a lot. I seriously don't expect much from games in terms of storytelling. It's like super hard to mix gameplay and story in a way that works super well. Yeah, it sure is. Ada says, also something that pissed me off in Totke is that there's literally moments where people talk about the calamity and then act like Link has literally no idea what happened despite the fact. Exactly, but this is why I think that my theory is not that far off. Like, is it just like a different dimension or something, or like a different timeline maybe? Because I do remember this too, where it was just like, huh? Like all of the stuff that I did in Breath of the Wild is sort of like, you know, shoved aside, I guess. Yeah, there's another fucking unintentional pun, but it's just like, yeah. So it's kind of weird in that sense. Yeah, Link stopped it. It pissed me off. It's not another dimension, it's just bad writing. Oh, okay, yeah, who knows. Servant says, okay, that was mean. Maybe he's not gay, he just seemed, I didn't mean to sound hateful or homophobic. Yeah, it's all good. But, like, he's very majestic, I guess. So, yeah. Alright, but, yeah, you can tell, very much Mario 3 again. This is another thing that if you have never played Mario 3, this will not make sense. But, in Mario 3, this was an NES game at the time, sometimes on the map, like, little fucking enemies will show up, basically. And if you bump into them, this will happen. You will fucking notice each other, and you will go to a level, and yeah, like it's a bit different from Mario 3, I guess. Like in Mario 3 you would fight them, but in this case there's like a little extra level that you can play, like a little obstacle course or something. So let's do that. We can get more money this way, but also obviously you can also die in this, so don't do that. There we go, hit that. Hi-ya! Get back here, there we go. Alright, get more money, yeah, love it. Alright. Jump down here. Yeah, we do get to hear this lovely music again. Fucking love this track. Yeah, just like that. Get more money, and we are good. We are out of here. We didn't even see that enemy, so that's quite weird, actually. Jose says that's probably one reason I'm a bit hesitant to play Zelda games, because it sounds just confusing how to connect some games to others, or are they supposed to be standalone games? Yeah. Ada says most games are standalone. Hi-ya! Yeah, it depends. Like, it's, you know what, like, I always sort of have, like, Metroid Prime as, like, an example of this. Like, it depends on what kind of player you are, you know? Like, if you are into that, you know, like the lore of the world or something like that, you can do that, you know what I mean? Like I'm pretty into it, I would say. Like, you know, when I play Zelda games, like I'm interested in that whole like timeline thing. Like I think it's interesting to think about, you know what I mean? It's not required at all. Like all of the games are basically standalone games, like Ada said. But I do think it's nice that the game at least gives you the option, you know, like same with like in Metroid Prime, like you can scan like a million things and it tells you all about the world, basically, like whatever those fucking space bars we're doing or whatever, like the lore is there for those that want to read it, you know what I mean? Just what they did in like the Star Fox remake. I call it Star Fox Re64. Like how they have the holo viewer and stuff, and they have all kinds of lore like about like the locations and like the characters and like the enemies, the bosses, all that stuff. You don't have to read it, but just the fact that it's there for those that enjoy that and are into that, I think that's nice. So it really depends on what kind of player you are, you know, like if it's a big difference if the game sort of shoves that in your face, like, you know, you forcefully, you know, like you have to get immersed in that story even if you don't want to. But I like the fact if games give you the options, like you don't have to get into it if you don't want to. You can just play the game casually, like I'm going back to Metroid Prime. You don't have to read any of that lore if you don't want to, and you will still enjoy the game probably, or at least you can still experience the game, but it is there for those that are interested in it, you know? So I think that that's a really good way to go about it, I think. Ada says there's a few games that are connected, but there's no game in the series that has such a sucky story besides Top Gun. Okay. Cerburn says connecting the Zelda story from game to game to try and make sense of it challenge. Yeah, impossible. I think you would have better luck with the Metal Gear franchise. Yeah, I've heard about that too. I never played Metal Gear, but I hear it's quite there's a lot of story happening. Server says, really, Ada? You had thought this story more than Zelda CDI? Says, also, if I play a Zelda game and I don't see that you killed me, good! Dialogue, I will rage and chuck everything. Except my Switch, it wasn't cheap. Yeah, exactly. Ada says, I personally don't think Zelda as a franchise was never supposed to have a timeline. It's just something Nintendo made up because that kind of thing was popular around that time. Yeah, who knows? Like, it certainly started in Ocarina of Time, so that, I don't think they had that planned, like, from the beginning. Servant says, well, Zelda CDI storytelling is so bad, it's good. Yeah, I love the cutscenes, man. It's so funny. Maybe you're into something here. You're onto something here, Ada, yeah. Ada says, I don't know, I've never played Zelda CDI, yeah. Zelda CDI is basically like a, yeah, it was like a Philips CDI, like a combination between Nintendo and like this company called Philips. And they made like a console, and that was like 3 games. It's really funny though. Like, it's the cutscenes are pretty iconic. Ada says, also Zelda CDI has Morshu, that automatically makes it better. What is Morshu? I don't know what that is. Sermon says, yeah, I haven't played it either, but the story stuff looks hilarious. Yeah, I know. The cutscenes are hilarious. Ada says, ropes, lamp oil, bombs. Yeah, it has all of that. I do know that. I have seen the game played. Like, I actually watched like a speedrun of it. Ada says, it's yours, my friend, as long as you have the rupees. Yeah, and they call it rubies in that game too. Alright, but you know the drill at this point. We are in a new level, so I'm gonna be quiet and y'all can listen to this music. This is another fucking amazing track. I am probably gonna say that about every track, because every track in this game is amazing. Here we go. Yeah, man, another fucking kick-ass track. It's just like, you can basically just say that about all of the tracks. It's like every track in this game fucking kicks ass in their own way, man. Fucking amazing, man. Fucking love it. Alright, yeah, just take care of that guy. You can just you can just bounce on his head just like that, no big deal. Okay, let me read chat, I saw it moving. Let's see, Jose says, if I had to choose to play all Zelda games, what do y'all recommend? Yeah, I guess Ocarina, Wind Waker is really good. Like a lot of them are really good. Like it depends. Like would you say you're more into like the 2D ones or like the overhead view ones or like the 3D ones? Because like if we're talking like 2D ones, I'd say Link to the Past. Like Link to the Past is one of the best games. Like when it comes to the 2D ones. Besides like Link Between Worlds, like I think Link Between Worlds is almost even better, I think. But that's like on the 3DS, so that's like a reimagining of Link to the Past basically. But if you want to go like super old school basically and talking about like old school Zelda games, like Link to the Past is like one of the best ones, I think. So that one, when it comes to the other like 2D ones, I'd say Link's Awakening is really good on the Game Boy. Like the 3D ones, Ocarina is a good starting point, I'd say. Wind Waker is also really good. It just depends on if you like sailing on the water. Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much like all of them are really good in my opinion. But yeah, with starting points, I'd say Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time and Link's Awakening. Those are like the best starting ones, I'd say. Ada says, Zelda CDI had such meme potential. Oh yeah, and we already, like, Ada, you're new here, but that cutscene, if you've ever seen that cutscene, maybe you've recognized it, but that cutscene where Zelda kills like one of the wizards and it changes to like the cutscene and it goes like, you've killed me! And then Zelda just says, good! Like that's my favorite cutscene in the whole game. Like I quote that to this day. It's so fucking funny. So absolutely meme potential. Let's see, Ada says Link Between Worlds is far. Yeah, I love Link Between Worlds. Are you kidding me? Like, I think Link Between Worlds is like a near perfect game. Like, I think that game is like almost higher than a 10, you know? Like, I haven't played it in a couple of years, but like from my experience, I was just like, this is the perfect Zelda game for me, man. Like, I fucking love this game. Like, that whole like wall merging thing and shit. Like, oh my god, it's so good. Sermon says, I get it now, Lloyd. The P-backs from Zelda 2. Get it? Rupees! Yeah. I see what you did there. Ada says, I haven't actually played a lot of Zelda games, to be fair. Okay. Jose says, the knight used Shovel Smack. It was super effective, yeah. Sermon says, I still need to finish Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I was an Xbox Halo guy at the time, not much of a GameCube boy. Yeah, that makes sense. But you can still play them. Like, I mean, they're out there. The games don't have expiration dates. So you can always play them if you get your hands on them. So yeah. Ada says, I have Twilight Princess PC port downloaded on my PC. I still need to start it. Okay, Twilight Princess is really good too. I love Twilight Princess. I wish I could play it on stream, but so far there's no Switch version, I think. So, or is there? Maybe there is. I'm not sure, but maybe I'll play that too on stream someday. Sermon says, the skeleton needed a lamp to see you in the dark. Yeah, even though he has no eyeballs. Yeah, exactly. He just, he used his other senses maybe. I have no idea. Jose says, remember I mentioned I purchased Link's Awakening, but I'm having doubts. Okay, why are you having doubts? Link's Awakening is really good. Are you talking about the OG version or like the remake version? Because both are worth it in my opinion. So, Ada says, my favorite Zelda CDI thing is the wall. It sure is, oh yeah, it sure is boring around here. Yeah, and like, I can't wait to bomb some of the dongos. Yeah. Ada says, I just emulate. Okay. Sermon says, oh yeah, I got Twilight and Wind Waker on the Wii U versions. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I have those too, yeah. I'm one of the weirdos who actually really like the Wii U. I like the Wii U too. Like, I don't know, like I get the hate obviously, but like it was just one of those consoles that just sort of like, it took a little bit, you know, before like the really good stuff like came out. So that is why a lot of people consider that console to be really bad. But I will say that the name of it is quite bad. Like from a marketing perspective, like I have like memories of like friends, you know, like telling me that like their parents would think that like the Wii U was just an extension of the Wii or something and not, or like a second version of the Wii or something and not like a whole new console. So I will say that the name is quite bad, but yeah, the games like Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was obviously amazing at the time. Fucking like the HD stuff, and there's a couple of things that I'm forgetting about. But yeah, I do remember like, no, I don't have any problems with the Wii U. And even, yeah, even the game that came out, like Nintendo Land, like that shit was fun as hell, like as the launch title and stuff. So yeah. All right, let's keep exploring. You can tell that the room is super fucking dark here. So what you have to do is you have to wait for the lighting basically in the background, or the lightning to like lit up the room basically. So that's how you can see. So let's get rid of these ghosts. You can't actually kill these ghosts, so you do have to hit them a little bit, and then they get stunned for a little bit, and then you can move on. But yeah, don't touch them because they will hurt you. There's another checkpoint. Jose says, we might as well turn this chat into a novel with the excessive amount of reading. Yeah, I know. This is probably the most chat reading that I have been that I had to do so far. That's it. Sorry, English. Oh yeah, so for Ada, like, because you're new, like, English is not my first language, so sorry if I stumble upon my words every now and then. Like, I just kind of, grammar is different from where I'm from, you know, so I have to like translate everything in my head before I say it, and sometimes I have trouble a little bit, but I'm doing my best. Serburn says, I got the Wii U super late too, actually. Okay, first game I enjoyed on it was Breath of the Wild. Yeah, and I got that game late, lol. Who the fuck played Breath of the Wild for the first time in 2018 on the Wii U? Me. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I played it on my Switch, but there were a couple of people that played it on their Wii U. But yeah, that is totally fair, of course. Ada says the Wii U was kind of fire. Yeah, I know. Server says, oh good, I'm not alone here. Wii U is a fine console. Yeah, oh no, I think the Wii U was great. Jose says, I had doubts since it'd be my first Zelda game, and I heard it's not very good. But that's why I asked for your opinion, since you have good taste in games. No, I think Link's Awakening is really good. Like, I've never heard anybody say that Link's Awakening is not good, so that's an interesting take. But I haven't played it in a long time, I will say that, but like, both are good. Like, they have a remake out, like I think there was 2019 or something, or was it in 2020 already? Like, I'm not sure, but anyway, they have a remake of it out also, so you can get that too. But no, I can definitely recommend Link's Awakening. It's really good. Ada says English isn't my native language either. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, okay, but I'm caught up. Let's get back into the game. Yeah, you can tell that these guys are very, they're like headless chickens or something. Like, they have no idea where the hell they're going. But, okay, there's a little bomb. You can tell that there's a little secret over here. This is, again, what I said, you guys. Like, when you're playing this game, obviously this is not, mandatory, but like, these little skulls or something that you see, that's a secret right there. So, yeah. Like I said, you don't have to do it, but it is nice to get more money in this game, because then you can buy more stuff. These things over here, oh, you know, Shovel Knight cannot swim, first of all, so if you see water like this, don't fall into it, because that is an instant death. So use these things to bounce on it, and then you can get over here. There we go, you can get more money, but it does not stop, so this fucking ghost has my number, and is trying to get me. There we go. Oh, he just walked into the water himself, alright. Yeah, we still have an hour left. Okay, I have to look at like my actual clock now, because like the stream messed up and I had to restart it. So yeah, all right, there we go. There's another secret over here. This is another section where you can't really see very well, but you do have to be a little patient here and just use the lightning so you can tell where you are. You can also sort of see where Shovel Knight is, like whenever like his horns, like, oh wow, I was really close to the edge there. Whenever like his horns like line up with this like gray background, basically, you can sort of see like a shadow moving. You should be able to see that on the capture too. Yeah, all right. Jose says, what caught my attention was the chibi-like design they give Link and the enemies. Okay, I think you're talking about the remake then. Like, you must be, because I do remember that. Like, I think you're talking about the remake, yeah. But either way, both games are good. So don't let the graphics, like, sort of turn you off, I guess. Like, the gameplay from the remake is pretty intact from the original. Like, with just, like, a lot more, like, quality of life stuff. So don't, yeah, I'd say my advice would be don't be caught off guard by that, because the game is fine. Sermon says, I think all Zeldas are mid, good, great, depending on the person's taste. Yeah, it's really rare when you find someone with massive, pure hatred for a Zelda game. Yeah, it's true. I really don't hate any Zelda game, I think. Let me think. No. I have never played the CDI games. I have never played like Link's Crossbow Training or something. It's more like a side game. Never played that, but like all the mainline stuff, like I basically love them all. Like yeah, I think so. Let's say says he's got your number. Is he trying to call you about your shovel's extended warranty? Yeah, exactly. Server says maybe if they make the next Zelda have microtransaction online, only hard containers or something, I can see folks getting super mad at Zelda. Yeah, if that ever happens, that would really suck. Oh, Ada's also Dutch. What? We have another fucking Dutch person here. Amazing. Oh, Belgian, technically. Okay, so you're like neighbors. That's amazing. Awesome. We have like so far we've had like 3. Yeah, with you included, like 3 other Dutch people in the chat. That's amazing. Love it. Cause yeah, like I am Dutch. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Ada, but my reaction should have said enough. But I'm also Dutch. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you did mean the remake. Yeah, okay. Jose says, yeah, I won't ever complain about graphics again after witnessing a certain go. Yeah, exactly. Aangenaam, mensen. Yeah. So what he says is like, good to meet you all. Basically, good to meet you people. That's what he says in Dutch. Or he, she, they. I have no idea. Sorry. Let's see. Sovereign says, I can think of some Marios I hate. Damn you, Mario's missing. Damn you, Mario's missing. Yeah, I never played that one, but I have seen it. Jose says, wow, so many Dutch viewers have found Lloyd's stream recently. Yeah, I know, it's fucking awesome. I love it. Ada says, leuk om jullie te ontmoeten. Yeah, that's the same, like, nice to meet you guys. Basically, nice to meet you all. I'll just translate it for the non-Dutch people out there. Ada says, I speak English since I was like 5 years old. Okay, yeah, so I don't have to think about it. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I've been too. Like, I've been playing video games for as long as I can remember, basically. Like, literally since I was a year old. I played Super Mario World, so I was very much like exposed, I guess, to video games like at a super early age. So basically for my whole life, I always was a little ahead of everybody, you know, like what I mean when it comes to like English and stuff. Like I remember like my brother and my nephew would have to come to me like whenever they wouldn't understand like what the game was asking them and stuff, and I would understand. So I've been around English for as long as I can remember, basically. But it still sometimes happens that, like, you know, because in Dutch, like we construct our sentences a bit different and all that stuff, so sometimes I struggle a little bit and then I have to think about it for a second and then I got it. But most of the time I can speak English fluently because I have been talking English for so long. So, and I've also been exposed to like English shows, like basically for like the majority of my life, like on TV and shit. So yeah, English has been in my life for as long as I can remember, really. So yeah. All right. Oh, we got a thing. Oh, it's another trample thing, but we don't need it because we don't have another empty bottle. So what you have to do with this thing, you can tell that this thing's head, basically, like it's too heavy if both Shovel Knight and this thing are on it. So if you stand on this thing, it will sink basically, and if you hit the water, you will die. So don't do that. Let me make sure this guy is fucking. Oh, also again spikes. So be very careful because spikes kill you in one hit. So never fucking touch spikes in this game. There we go. All right, I'm just. I think I'm safe here, so I can reach out a little bit. Let's see. There's a lot. Jose says, come on, so Burner can't be true. There's nothing wrong with Mario. Yeah, I'm a chuckster. Yeah, exactly. Or 100%ing Mario Sunshine. That's a problem. Ada says, don't worry about pronouns, lol. I don't care about this stuff. Okay, cool. Yes, sorry. Jose says, will we ever see the other members of the Hammer family? No, I don't think you will, no. Ada says, in English class, I was so good at English, I filled out the whole lesson book in like a month. Yeah, exactly. I was that too, man. Like I had like I said, I was sort of ahead of everybody because I was exposed to English like so early in my life. So a lot of that, like, you know, basic grammar stuff that they would teach you like in high school, like in first grade of high school and stuff, I already knew all that stuff. So English was definitely not one of those classes that I had trouble with at all. Let's see. Ada says, because that shit was so easy, yeah. That was intended for a whole school year. Yeah, I know. Like, English is mandatory over here in, like, basically, like, in the whole world, I think. But yeah, over here we are getting taught English, like, basically in high school. Like, I'm not sure how it is today, obviously. I haven't been a kid, like, since, like, a million years, pretty much. But, like, no idea if they teach English in elementary school these days. But in my experience, when I grew up, we only got English in high school. So we only got, yeah, we didn't even get, like, Dutch, I think. No, we did. Never mind. It was just more advanced, like in high school. That's what it was. But yeah, no, we did not get English in elementary school. That started in high school, and that was basically for your whole high school years. Like, you had to pick between either French or German and stuff, and that was like, let's see, that started from like the 3rd year, I think, until the end. No, it was both, and then you had to pick either French or German for the rest of your high school years. That's what it was, yeah. And I picked German, but like I forgot a lot. I forgot a lot about German. Is there like a secret here or something? Huh, that's very sus, but okay, let's just keep moving, I guess. Oh, I see, I see. You have to get this head thing over there because otherwise it won't sink. That's what you have to do. So you have to move this thing all the way over here, and then this thing will sink down. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's take care of this like electric frog over here. There we go. Whoa, fall down. Whoa, very much like Mega Man. Yeah. All right, we can go over here. There's a little secret over here. But say this, I'm heading out for a bit. I'll be back. Good luck. Good luck, Excel. Yeah, okay, cool. See you later. So we're going to see you in a bit, Jose. Lol, are those lightning frogs? Lol, yeah, they are lightning frogs. Or like electric frogs? I have no idea. Oops, sorry. But yeah, so yeah, you can just kill these guys. It's obviously when they're fucking like electrified like that, you can't actually hurt them. So do be careful about that. Let's go over here. Yeah, there's another fucking Chester guy. Like every time when we see this blue chest over here, that means that we're gonna get another relic thing. So let's talk to our pal Chester over here. What's up? In the village or out in the field, man, I have all the deals, yeah. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? Hell yeah! The face locket. Escape from all harm briefly. So this is a really good item. Ada says, also unrelated, but what's your opinion on squirrels? I like them. I think they're cool. I don't really see them often where I'm from, but like, yeah, I like them like in the movies and stuff, how they just jump and they sort of fly a little bit, I guess, like whenever they jump between like trees and shit. I'm not sure if that's like an actual squirrel or if that's like a subspecies of a squirrel, but I have heard about that, and that is pretty fucking cool. So yeah, squirrels are alright in my book, I guess. But yeah, so what is your opinion? What is your opinion on squirrels? Do you like them? Do you not like them? What's your deal? Let's see. Ada says, fun fact, the face locket is the most overpowered relic in the game. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to show it off in a little bit. I will get this. Oh, you know what? I might as well show it now. So if you use the face locket, this will happen. Yeah, you will turn like invisible for a little bit, I guess. Like it's very short-lived though. Like don't think this is like a star like on command like from Mario or something like that. Not at all. This is very much like to just save you if you are like in a situation or if you have to move over spikes, because this thing will actually work on spikes. You will not get hurt if you have that on, but you can tell, and it also costs a lot of magic. It costs 8 magic right now, but if you use it, you can just walk through enemies basically and they won't hurt you. So it's a very cool move, like Ada says. Like it's very helpful if you are in a bad situation or anything like that, but it's not something that you want to rely on for too much because it doesn't last that long, you know? So yeah, so don't rely on it for too much. There we go. Another music sheet, hell yeah. And we got more treasure, sweet. Oh, okay, those are subspecies. Okay, they're flying squirrels. Okay, cool. I learned something new then. That's awesome. Cool. Sermon says, damn squirrels, I hate them, lol, even if they are cute. Okay, why do you hate them? That sounds like a personal thing. Ada says, I love them. I'm kind of a furry and my persona is based on flying squirrels. Oh, okay. Specifically Japanese flying squirrels. Taro Mix Momonga. I don't know what that is, but okay, that's cool. Nice. Cool, cool. Alright, but yeah, let's get over there. We just got that treasure, so we got more money, and we're good now. Hiya! Hiya! There we go. Yeah, so with this guy, you can tell, like, he's now, like, he has a body on this one, so you have to basically just hit him, and then his head will fall off, and then you can... Oh, there's a secret there. And you can also go over here, I guess. There's another secret. Sweet. I need to go back to the village after this, because we have so much money, so we can spend. Like that fucking Blubber guy did. Uh-oh, this is a problem! Oh, okay. I actually fucking survived that. So yeah, you can tell, like, this is a bit of a problem if these things are on this, because, like, if there's 2 on them, that thing will sink down regardless, even if I'm not, like, on it myself. So I was in a bit of a panic mode there, because I thought it was gonna die, because as soon as you fucking hit this water, at least, like, when you're deep enough, I guess, like, Shovel Knight will die immediately. So, yeah, that was really hairy, but we survived. Let's do some fishing. Let's see what we find. Hell yeah, it's actually fucking money this time. 350 bucks. Sweet. Let's see. Ada says the main issue with Face Locket is that it has no cool... Yeah, exactly. It has no cooldown and you can attack... Oh, you can't attack while using it. Oh yeah, you can't. Okay, yeah, you can attack. Wow, cool. Okay, so you can attack, but it doesn't. It has a very short, like it doesn't last long. So, like I said, you can't rely on it for too much, but it does help you when you're in a sticky situation. Serpent says they steal my mom's persimmons off the tree every year. What? Really? Oh, dang. Wow, that's Fox. Ada says the name is the species name. Oh, they're very cute. Nice. Serpent says nice. Last second jump. Yeah, I know, man. That was very hairy, but we survived. We survived. Alright. I think this is another sort of trap or something. You can use this to get more money up there, but I think you will fall through this. So let's just get this one, and then this one in the middle we can fall through. Yeah, that's what it is. And there's another this guy. So let's just jump on his head for a little bit. Yeah, you can totally do that in this game. You can just totally like stun lock enemies or something just by jumping on their heads like that. So that's pretty nice. There's a secret here. There we go. Da 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 da! I love the like little jingle that it does every time when he grabs like one of those things out of the chest. It's like da 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 da! Alright, there's another checkpoint. Yeah, see, you can tell, like, these levels are quite long. Like, I know I'm not really playing all that much because I have a lot of chat to read and stuff, but even if you're playing this casually, you will notice that these levels are quite long. Ada says speedrunners just spam login to stand aside the boss hitbox. Yeah, the boss hitboxes. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I've ever watched the speedrun of this game. I should fucking do that, like, after I finish this game. Okay, we can get that. There's another tree thing that you can summon here. Luckily, with the wall like in the background, you can actually see where Shovel Knight is. There we go. Jump on this guy. Don't forget, you guys, like you can totally just switch your relic basically like on the fly, like with the triggers and stuff. So that is really useful if you need like a specific item like really fast and shit. So definitely don't forget that. Okay, we have more chicken over here. So we are about to face a boss here. This is gonna be... It's Spectre Knight. This is no place for the living mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. And everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception. The Enchantress is just full of surprises. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. Yeah, alright, well, he's very fucking creepy, obviously, but yeah, you can tell he just flies around, he throws... He's like a Reaper, basically, like, he really is just like one of those. Like, he's very much inspired by the Reaper, I guess. He has, like, the sickle and stuff, he flies around, and... Oh, jeez. He is a lot harder than what is his name? King Knight, anyway, so that's another move. So I'm just gonna switch to my fireball or something because that works so I can shoot it from the distance. But yeah, that's where he's wide open because like he throws that thing, but it just totally he's like wide open. He has no way to defend himself. So that's definitely a way to strike him. And then after a while, he will start summoning enemies. Oh, love this music too, by the way. Like the bosses all have unique music too, I think. So that's pretty fucking cool. Oops. I think it's like another a remake of the level, just like Grant Kirkhope does in Banjo-Tooie and stuff. So that's always appreciated. There we go. Oh yeah, you can also see his health, by the way. You can see his health on the bottom of the top right there, and that's one more hit and he's dead. Yeah, there we go. Very much like stuff like Castlevania or something. Yeah. Got him. Ada says a Spectre Knight based, yeah. Yeah, Spectre Knight is pretty awesome. Spectre Knight is another character that got their own campaign. So that is fucking amazing. That is probably my favorite campaign out of the four you can pick. Like, I love that one. But like, yeah, like I think I was thinking about this earlier, but I'm not sure if I'll go over all of the campaigns. But at least I want to play Spectre of Torment too. So at some point, anyway, like in the future. But yeah. Let's get through this one first. But yeah, we have to save a Shovel Knight of a Shield Knight again. But this time, because this is the second time that we're doing this, you can actually get some extra money over this. Like, I never understood how this works because like Shovel Knight is sleeping, yet like this money that we're collecting is real, I guess. Like, how the hell does that work? So talk about inconsistencies. But yeah, there she is. You can get some extra money, but we caught her and we're good. Like, I really have no idea what happens if you drop her. Like, I don't think I ever tried it. But you see this little fucking treasure chest over here that we can get. So let's get it. Ta-da-da! A mule ticket. Yeah, you know what that is at this point. We can go back to the village and we can get more health. Fuck yeah. Like, even this is very much like Mario 3. Just the sounds that it makes and like it explodes and all that stuff. Like, it's pretty nice. Alright. Let's go back to the village. Yeah, this is, never mind. This is also something that you can see. This is again very much like Mario 3. Like if you have played Mario 3 before, you will absolutely recognize stuff like this. But sometimes a little icon will hover over the level basically. Like you see this little diamond icon like on this level that we have visited before. If you go over it, you will play an extra level basically, and now we can get a lot of money happening. And you can tell this is an auto scroller, so this is a bit slow obviously, but it is what it is. This is just also something that this game sometimes does. Yeah, we can get a lot of fucking money. So let's fucking do that. And then I'm gonna go to the town because I have a lot of money and I have to spend a lot of money then. Alright, let's go up there I guess. That is obviously not that good, so I want the money down there. That's a lot worth a lot more. There we go. And if you're fast enough, you can actually fucking dig these two up like at the same time, just like that, and you can get even more money. Hell yeah. So this is the thing, like I said, like because they took some inspiration from like DuckTales and stuff, or like the downward stab in Zelda 2, like whichever you prefer. Shovel Knight actually does not have an up stab, like as far as I remember. Like maybe like a relic gives you that at some point later in the game, but he can really only step down. But any block that's like above him, like you can't hold up and swing or anything like that, he will swing in front of him. So yeah, you do have to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, auto scrollers, yeah. Yeah, ew, yeah, exactly. Someone says, is that a robot fish submarine thingy? Lol, what the fuck? Yeah, it sure is. You can see it over there. We will go over there soon, but I want to go back to the village first because we have lots of money to spend, and we also have a lot of music sheets that we can give to this guy. Look how excited he is. We have 7 music sheets and 500 each, so that's a lot of money, man. Hell yeah. A nightmare client. Yeah. Alright, yeah, he can just play us a song, but obviously we don't have to do that. But let's, yeah, this is something, like I said, you can tell that we have a meal ticket because this guy is super fucking excited. So if you somehow forgot that you have one, you could also see it on your map, like on the overall world map, you saw like a little icon. But this is a clear, like, a visual indication that you do have a meal ticket. So talk to this guy and we can extend our health again. Absolutely recommend that, obviously. Why would you not get that? Unless you're doing like some kind of self-imposed challenge. There we go. It's like a salad soup or something. I don't know what the hell that is. Let's see. Let's go back down to Chester because he had some stuff. And also one of these was asking for Spectre Knight. And we have defeated Spectre Knight now. So I also want to buy more bottles so we can get more stuff. What's up, Chester? Psst, hey, blue guy, you wouldn't believe the merchandise I got for you. Yeah, we got the Chaos Sphere, an orb of boundless combat potential. Let's buy it. Hell yeah! An orb of boundless combat potential. Give it a good throw. Alright, let's see what this does. So if you fucking press the A button, this will happen. Yeah, it's like a green orb of death or something. Like it bounces around everywhere and everything that it touches, like if it hits the wall like really hard, I guess, like it sort of flies to the left like really fast. So everything that thing touches like will get hurt. So that's a pretty good item right there. Ada says King Knight has my favorite DLC because his moveset is so good. Okay, you know what? I was thinking about this earlier, but I kind of forgot a lot about that campaign, to be honest. Like, I know, I remember Spectre of Torment a lot. Obviously, I've played this one the most, I think, so this one I remember a lot, but for some reason, King Knight didn't really stick with me all that much, but I do remember enjoying it. So I just remember he had like a twirl move or something. Like every time when you would jump on an enemy, he would like twirl a little or something. You could bounce off enemies like Shovel Knight does. It was something to that effect, but maybe I just need to go back to it at some point. Jose is back. I'm back. What did I miss? We beat Spectre Knight. We beat that level. So that's basically all you missed. We are now back in the village and we are just gonna buy a lot of stuff because I have a lot of money. We have 15 minutes left. Okay, so Ada, so I always stream around 3 hours for all of my streams, like unless I have to go in a bit of overtime or something, but something happened earlier during the stream where my internet went out for some reason. It was really weird. That has never happened before up until this point, but yeah, that happened. So I had to restart the stream a little bit. So I will stream for 50 more minutes and then next time I'm gonna go back to this. I always stream on Tuesday and Thursday. That's like my regular schedule, but starting from this week I added another day. Like yesterday was basically the first time that I streamed on a Monday because I enjoy these streams so much that I kind of want to like experiment with that a little bit to see if I like adding an extra day basically. But my usual schedule is Tuesday and Thursday 10 p.m. Central European time, so the next stream is going to be on Thursday. So yeah, now you know that. Let's see. Jose says excellent. Yeah, exactly. It is a strong balls at your enemies is a valid strategy. Yeah, exactly. Throw. I prefer to chuck. I'm a chuckster. Yeah, yeets orb and accidentally hits Soyborn. Yeah, exactly. Now we can chuck orbs. All right, but let's buy more bottles, because we've already seen a couple of those fish things that we fished up, and we couldn't get anything because we have a full bottle basically. So yeah. All right, let's see what that. I think it was the broccoli lady that was asking for it. Let's see. Now that we've beaten Spectre Knight. You defeated Spectre Knight. Now behold my greatest treasure. Dance! Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let's enjoy this. Oh, she pushed us aside. Dang, she has moves. Yeah, nice. That was awesome. And we got a little music sheet for that. Sweet. All right. Let's see. So just wait until next year. We should have Lloyd the Goated Gaming Hammer every day, 24/7. Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm still a human being after all. I need my rest. Ada says, "Is there a Discord server?" No, there's not a Discord server. No, no, that's not really my thing. Honestly, like I have thought about it over the years, but it's not really my thing. So there's no Discord server now. Jose says, Bottles? Is that a Banjo-Tooie reference? Yeah. Hey, what's up? My name is Bottles. How you doing, guys? Jose says, dang, that soundtrack hits hard. It's very good. Yeah, man, I love this soundtrack. It's so good. Like, every track is amazing. Ada says, I love how Yacht Club has to have a random dance number in all their games. Yeah, I know. It's pretty cute though. It's very like Irish inspired, I think. But yeah, let's talk to the king, because he was complaining about King Knight being on his throne or something. King Knight reigns no more. Huzzah! Now I can rule Pridemore. Hurrah! I can't wait to greet old Plume and Beaky. They probably can't wait to see me. All right, you don't get a prize for that, but I guess the prize was his happiness. So yeah. All right, let's just yeah, we can get more meal tickets, I guess. We have lots of money, so we might as well spend it on that. 4,500, we have plenty. Ada says Mina has a dance too. Oh, really? Nice. That's awesome. I love that. I love that Bottles voice. Yeah, hoorah! Nice. Yeah, I like doing the Bottles voice. It's always fun. All right, we have another meal ticket. So let's get more health. Cook me something good, sir. Kind sir. Yeah. Boom, it's another one of these things. We saw that already, but yeah, that permanently extends your health. So fucking love that shit. But also, let's not forget about our magic. So let's fucking extend our magic. Hell yeah. Let's get more, because I like the magic. It does raise in price though, so you do have to worry about that. More magic, please. Yes. There is a cap though, so you can't like you can't fucking like extend your health or like your magic indefinitely. Like there is a cap at some point, so yeah. Jose says, I'm a number one! Yeah, excellent! Oh, that will never get old. Jose says, speaking of cooking, I still have to cook up a chant. Oh yeah, go for it, go for it. Alright, oh yeah, I like this like pseudo Link over here or something. Like he has like a red like Link outfit on. Let's talk to him, what's up? Did you know your fishing rod can haul up faraway bags and gems out of your reach? Aye, it's the truth. Yep, he is actually talking the truth there. Yeah, like if there's like a coin of a money bag like out of your reach or something, you can use your fishing rod to like reel it up basically. So pretty cool. Ada says, Walter, more magic, please. Yeah. Someone says, hey, watch where you're chucking, Jose. Yeah, yeah. Don't go chucking that green orb like in, yeah, don't hurt somebody. All right, but yeah, we can go over here, the Forest of Facing. So this is basically, yeah, this guy will actually warn us about this. Yikes, spikes! If only I could face away to safety, I could cross and get so much treasure. So this is one of those situations where you basically need like the face lock, and because if you don't have that, unless like speedrunners have found like different ways or something, besides like another item that you get later in the game, but this early in the game, this is basically where you need the face lock. And so this is one of those situations where if you did not find this thing, because this thing was obviously not on your path, you know what I mean? Like we found this through like a secret in the wall basically. So if you didn't find it, you're probably wondering what the hell, how the hell am I supposed to get this? But this is basically like your incentive, like, oh, maybe in previous levels there was like a thing that I could find and then I can cross this. So use the face locket, but don't linger on the spike for too long. Like I said, the cooldown is very fast, or very it doesn't last long along, and we get some more money just for that. Oh, there's more level. Yeah, because like I said, the phase locket, you can also use it in mid-air, by the way. You don't have to use it like when you're standing on the ground, if I remember correctly. Yep, you can totally just do that. So you can't do that like, oops, oh no, yep, that was my bad, sorry. You can totally do that like while you're jumping or something. So you can totally just do like that a bit better, because I totally messed up on that one. So let's just do it like that. And then let's make sure we don't die again. Get my fucking things back. See, you can just totally do that and then you're good. So no need to use it on the floor, you can totally just use it in the air. Just like that, there's probably some things in there, that's what I thought. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Oh, you said waiter. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, Walter. Yeah, that worked too. Waiter, more magic, please. Yeah, sorry. That's a very small difference right there. Jose says, sorry, it's in my nature to chuck stuff, because I'm a chuckster, yeah. Yeet Sorbo in the Corona Mountain and lands in Bowser's Bab. Yeah, how dare you disturb my vacation? Ada, he just didn't read it right. Yeah, exactly. But it's all good. It worked both ways, I guess. Walter, I was thinking you were making some kind of like Breaking Bad like reference or something, like Walter White or something. Use your face locket over there, because otherwise those things will knock you down the pit. And you don't want that, obviously. You can tell that there's like a little secret over here too. Let's open that. Let's actually fucking do this right. There we go. Just like that. There we go. We're good. Yeah, Walter, we need to cook. Yeah, exactly. I am the one who knocks. Oh man, so awesome. All right, this is a bit of a hairy situation, as you can tell, because this spike bed over here. Oh, okay, that spike bed over there is very large. So okay, we got it. There we go. Jump down here. Oh yeah, these are new enemies. They are very, if you know your Castlevania or something, like Castlevania 1 to be precise, like they are very much like the Medusa heads. So like if you ever played that game, these guys are very annoying, as you can tell. They move in that Medusa head like pattern, I think, like at least somewhat. So be very careful of those things. Use your face locket if they get too close to you, and you should be fine. There we go. There's another enemy down there, but let's use our face locket to break this wall open. I don't really care about that enemy. Let's get more money. Yes, so much money and a music sheet. Sweet. Da-da-da-da. Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Breaking Bad. Walter. Yeah, exactly. I was wondering who the heck is Walter. Yeah. No, I just totally had that. I read that wrong. I thought that he said Walter, like Walter White from Breaking Bad. But I guess we have some more money. We might as well just spend some more if we can. We have 5,000, so we might as well just go back and see if we can spend some more. We also have more music sheets, so we can give that to our Bart friend over here. Hell yeah. Got more money for that. Servant says, are those flying glowing peacock heads? Yeah, that works. I have no idea what they're supposed to be, but that works, I guess. Alright, can I get another meal ticket maybe? Do I have enough money for that? I do! Ooh, that's a lot though. I kind of want to hold off on that, honestly, because there might be coming up, I think later something comes up. So yeah, let's get out of here. Jose says, so much money, time for Lloyd to sing his original song. Ah, that's awesome. Thank you for recognizing it. Yeah, I did write a whole song about money. Yeah, but it was that was nice to get out of my system, because that topic has been on my mind for a while. So it was good to get that out of my system. But I appreciate that you remembered that song. That's awesome. Sermon says, I like how Shovel Knight tosses all of the chest goods on the ground and then picks them up instead of just pocketing it all to begin with. Yeah, I do like that too. I never actually thought about it, but yeah, he just totally just like, you know, like he chucks everything out of there and then he just grabs it from the floor. Alright, but let's keep going. We still have roughly around 40 minutes left, so I'd say let's go to the next level. We have lots of choices here actually. We can go over here to the Lost City, lair of Mole Knight. We can go over here to the Iron Whale, lair of Treasure Knight, or we can go over to the Explodatorium, lair of Plague Knight. I want to go to this level because this is my all-time favorite song in the game. So let's go in. This is gonna be Plague Knight. It's shoveling time. Da-da-da! And like I said, because this is a new level, I'm gonna be quiet so y'all can listen to the music. This is my all-time favorite track in the game. Yeah, pretty fucking awesome, right? Like, I just love the energy behind this track and the melody. Like, this is the one that I always go back to the most. You know, like whenever I look up the soundtrack or like I just feel like I want to hear Shovel Knight music again, this is always the first one that I think of, and I jam to it every time. It's so fucking awesome. I love this track. Absolutely my favorite track in the game. Someone says Hoopstick Girl is my favorite character. Yeah, yeah, I like that too. It's cute. Next to Croaker Joker, of course. Yeah, I love Joker Croaker just for his puns alone. Jose says, of course, Lloyd, your song left an impression on me. Oh, really? Wow, nice. I thought initially it was a cry for help about needing money for rent. No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I'm not that type of person at all. At all. Like, I write from the heart, man. Like, that's just how I feel. It's never with that intent. Absolutely not. Ada says, Plague Knight is my favorite short. Oh, nice. Hey, Lloyd, you ever play Blasphemous 1 and 2? I played one of them. I didn't even know there was two of them, but my brother and I actually played one of those. But we didn't finish it, but we did get really far, I think, anyway. Like, we got like a decent amount into the game, and it was pretty cool. Like, it was a cool game. We just didn't, I don't know, like, we just fell off of it at some point. But I have played the first one at least like a little bit. It was pretty cool from what I remember. It's like this game, but super evil and R-rated. Yeah, it's like another sort of like this, but like more like a Metroidvania, I think. And it's also a lot like harder, I think. Like, that game was pretty fucking difficult. But yeah, you can tell like the main gimmick in this level is at least like shit like this on the bottom here. This is very much like, if you know your level design from like Mega Man 3 or something, remember like in the Hardman's level, wherever you stood on those platforms and like a little claw comes out basically? This is basically what that is. It's like the same thing. As soon as you touch like one of these like torches, like a flame thing comes out basically, and it will try to like burn you from below basically. So you have to make sure that you don't get hurt obviously. So just jump on it and either keep moving or jump immediately off of it so you won't get hurt. And we also saw a lot, yeah, this is, I mean, come on, like obviously, like, Super Mario Brothers, super influential game, or super, everybody, like, every fucking game designer is probably inspired by that. But yeah, you can tell this reminds me a lot of 1-2 in, like, Super Mario Brothers and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so you can see these rats over here, and these rats are a bit different from the flying rats, because every time when you hit them, they actually explode. Just like that, and that explosion, you may have seen it already when I was letting y'all listen to the music. That explosion actually does hurt you if you are near it, so you don't want to be close by that whenever you either kill them or when, yeah, like that. They also try to jump at you and stuff, so definitely strike them from a distance and just stay clear from their explosion, basically. There's a little secret up here. Yep, there it is. Let's climb up, and we can get more goodies. So this is another thing where you have to be careful, because you have to time it obviously because of these flame things, and you also can't go to the top of the screen because I think Shovel Knight will fall down eventually. So you have to be a bit careful here. Plan your route, I guess. So just jump like that. Yeah, I love this track. It's so good, especially this part. All right. Jose says, I can tell, Lloyd, but seriously, I did like your song. Nice, thank you very much. I always look forward to your songs and cover ever since joining the channel. Ah, dude, that makes me really happy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support, like with everything, you know, like the original songs, the gaming streams, like the covers. I do truly appreciate all of you. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it, and yeah, I'm glad to hear that you like it. That really makes me happy. Thank you very much. All right, let's get some meat over there, some chicken. Not per se chicken wings, which is a full-on chicken. Oh yeah, this guy. So this guy is like a bit of like, remember that dude in Zelda 2, guys? Like the pseudo Hammer Brothers, I guess. Like that guy is kind of reminiscent of that enemy. Like he just walks forward and he throws like his little magic bottles like in a little arc and stuff. And you just have to face him head on basically. Like you can attack him from above, but you can tell like he throws like his little bottles like in an arc and stuff. So it is more advised to like attack him from the front, because then yeah, he throws the things over you. Okay, yeah, so these guys are pricks. These guys, they follow you around basically, and as soon as you get near them, yeah, there you go, they will try to bite you basically. So these guys are very annoying if you're dealing with like a bottomless pit, you know, around you, and also like a platform challenge. So we're probably going to see that later, but yeah, you can tell those guys are very annoying. You can tell also what's happening here with these barrels. This one has a spike on it. Don't worry about this one. I don't think this one will kill you immediately, like even though it spikes, but let's just not touch it anyway, just to be safe. But you can tell like the lid of the barrel flies off and stuff, and you just have to wait for it to go up, and then you can get a higher jump. Let's see. What's this again? Damn YouTube for not showing me this gem of a channel. Yeah, it's all good. But like I said, you're here now. You know what I mean? Like better late than never, and that's always my school of thought with shit like that. It's like you're here now, and clearly you're enjoying it, so that makes me happy. And yeah, now you can just keep enjoying it, I guess. Hopefully, anyway. All right, there we go. They can take care of that guy. So obviously here you have to be careful because the fucking spikes are up there. So you want to not be on these platforms whenever they shoot up like that, because otherwise I will collide with the spikes and I will die. So we don't want that. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Wait for this one. Jump over there. Ooh, I almost hit it anyway. There we go. Yeah, we're good. And this guy we can use to get up here to get some more secrets. Fuck you. And I think there's another secret to the right here. Yep. So this is another secret. Oh yeah, this is the green knight over here. Like he jumps basically. Like again, man, like this game is so inspired by Zelda 2. Like there's no way that was not the case. But this is kind of like the Stalfos, but not like the blue versions like in Zelda 2, the ones that jump and like do like a downward stab and shit. This is practically the same enemy. So just you basically fight him somewhat the same way. Just try to like jump on top of him and he will hold his shield up, and that's when you can sort of hit him in the face, I think. Or at least like this guy's a lot faster. So yeah, it's a lot more difficult, as you can tell. There we go, he's dead. All right, but let's see what's over on the right here. You can hit that. Whoa! Oh, this Chester! Hell yeah, we're getting another relic. What's up, my dudes? What do you have? You have the alchemy coin. Toss a coin for a chance at riches. Hell yeah, we're gonna buy it. Sweet. Toss a coin for a chance at riches. If you're lucky, you can win big. I'm actually trying to remember something here, but I want to say that like if you can't find these things like in the levels, like Chester in the levels basically, I think at some point he will have all of these relics that he's selling here like in the village, but I think the price is higher like when you buy them over there instead of finding it in the level, I think. Don't quote me on that one, but I want to say that's a thing. So don't worry about not being able to find like all of the things you do have, but the only thing is that you have to pay up more basically to get all of these relics anyway, because all of these relics are pretty important, at least some of them, to get like more money basically. But this alchemy coin thing that we have here, if you use it, this will happen. You basically drop like a little coin, I guess, and it sort of like slides over the floor, but if it hits enemies, this will happen. Yeah, look, they drop a lot of money, so this is a great tool to get more money basically. It's like you hit like that tiny as fuck like coin that you shoot out, and it fucking, as soon as it hits an enemy, boom, it will drop money just like that. So pretty fucking awesome if there are a lot of enemies around and you need more money. And this is another thing that I appreciate about, you know, if you've been around, you know how I am with this stuff, but I love good game design in my video games, and this is another thing where I think they did an excellent job, because they sort of, you get a new thing and they have it level design wise where you can test it out immediately and you can immediately see what it does. And in this game, in this particular situation, they had a bunch of enemies like all on the floor and stuff. You throw this thing out just to test it out, and all of a sudden it just goes and it hits all of the enemies that are down there, and you see that it drops a lot of money. So yeah, pretty fucking great level design right here. Always appreciate that in video games. Alright. What says this? What could the final boss be? A Demon King or something? Yeah, maybe. What says this? Big jump, a gambling coin? Yeah, it's yeah, you can see it like that. Like it's like a bit of a gamble. Like every time you throw that thing, you're not quite sure if you're gonna hit things. But yeah. All right, let's keep going. We still have a half hour left. Okay. Just like that. Oh yeah, this thing reminds me a lot of that thing in Super Mario Bros. 2, like the plant that would shoot out like all of the like projectiles and stuff. So yeah, just deal with them like that. Just don't get hit by it, and you can just shovel that thing basically. Shovel it aside. There we go. There's another checkpoint. Let's see, we can go up here. Ah, damn. Maybe I can try that again if this thing can show up. There we go. Yeah, we got more money for that. Sweet. Okay, so careful with those guys. Oh yeah, so these things over here, you can actually break these things. Yeah, see? Like those guys actually break it for you, I guess, but you can also do that yourself, but obviously you don't have as many platforms to jump on, so do be careful about that, because I think there's a secret somewhere, if I'm fast enough. No. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh yeah, it's over there. Okay, hold on, there's a secret, wait. Okay, yeah, you can use that. Yeah, that's it. You can use that thing to get up here, and now we can get this music sheet. There we go. Sweet. All right. Let's kill this thing. Fuck you. There we go. Okay, there's another thing. Nice. More chicken. Yeah, I think chicken does really refill you all the way, so that's quite nice. Jose says, what could the final boss be? Oh no, I got that one. Jose says, that look told me everything I needed to know. It's another Banjo-Tooie boss guessing game with us. Yeah, exactly. But you're not quite right on that one, but somewhat. Let's just say it like that. Okay, but yeah, this is going to be a mini boss. So this guy is some kind of scientist or something, or like whatever he is. So he just throws all of his stuff at you, and then at some point he will drink one of the things, and he will turn into like a little monster, like a dog monster, or like Yeti or something. Just fucking bounce on his head, just like this. He runs around all willy-nilly and shit, but he really doesn't throw anything at you, so he's not that bad, honestly. Just keep fucking just bouncing on him like this. You can also hit him, I think, when he's in this state, so you can just do this a little bit. Just like bounce on his head or something. You can damage him lots. We have plenty of health. Let's just keep hurting him. Ow. You can also move along with him like this. Like, sure, he moves faster, but I'll just like move with him accordingly. And we got him. There we go. And he also gave us some chicken for that. Sweet. All right, we got another checkpoint. Sweet. Did I say the thing? Okay, awesome. I guess yeah, I did. I guess I felt it on that one. All right. Yeah, but you can tell these ones are a bit different. You can tell from the color, like the color is different, but these things activate on a rhythm, basically. So yeah, you don't have to worry about standing on it when it's not on, like it doesn't go on, but they do work in a rhythm like that. All right, but let's use our fishing rod and let's see what we find. Oh, it's another trout guy. Hell yeah. Let's see what we can get. We got the Ichor of Boldness. Become invincible for 10 seconds. Great for those tough spots. Hell yeah. So that's basically a star that we can use or something like on command now for like 10 seconds. So pretty good. Careful of this. Like I said, this game does use knockback. So be very careful when you're like close by shit like that. Because if you get hit, Shovel Knight will jump back and you will most likely fall down. Let's take care of this guy. There we go. There we go. We got him. Hell yeah. Alright. Ada fell asleep for a moment. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. Like, it must be a bit late on your end too, so that makes sense. But it's all good. Jose says, well, yes and no. You said something different, but it counts. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Okay, but yeah, this is obviously, you can tell like it goes in a rhythm, so you have to be careful. Just study the rhythm or something, and then you should be fine. There we go. Let's get rid of this guy, because this guy's a prick. There we go. I want to use my face locket here, because these ones are a lot faster, as you can tell. There we go. There's a secret down here. Oh, you can actually swipe like on the ladders too, just like this. You can only do it to the left and right though, so you do have to input the direction that you want to swipe in. But yeah. Use my face locket again, it's a bit easier. And we get more treasure. Yeah, that's a lot. Hell yeah. Make sure. There we go. We're good. We're good. Okay, this thing is back, but let's not mess around with that thing. Whoa. Oh, okay, I thought it was a bit too slow, but I was just in time there. Wait for this thing to approach me. There we go, we got him. I don't think there's a secret here. No. Go down here. There we go, yeah. There we go. Yep, there we go. We got it. We didn't even get hit once. All right, there's another checkpoint. Oh yeah, this is like, you know what? And now that I see this in hindsight, this almost looks like Gooigi, but like this was way the fuck before Luigi's Mansion 3, so that's quite interesting. But if you know your Luigi's Mansion 3 and stuff, yeah, this is basically like, let's just call him Shadow Shovel Knight or something, or something if you want to, like Mario Sunshine. This is like a duplicate basically, and like he just basically tries to get at you, but just you can jump on him like that and he's dead. He's not really that hard, but they are, I think there will be more of them like at once in this next room. Yeah, so they are quite annoying because they will chase you like basically always. So I do think, no, they don't jump when you jump. Okay, so yeah, they're not that bad. Just hit them with your shovel and they're gone. You can also just use your coin or any of your other relics. You can use many things probably to get rid of those guys. All right, there we go. Got all that. Jose says, so much treasure. I should grab my own shovel, go on a quest, and find some myself. Yeah, exactly. Shadow Shovel Dude. Yeah, exactly. Let's just go with that. All right. There's more of them up there. Oh yeah, they can also shovel down just like that. That's right. They can use the DuckTales move also. Yeah, just like that. And they also try to like fucking hit you and shit. That's pretty cool. All right. Ow. There we go. But we are up here now, so we are getting more goodies. Hell yeah. Yes. Sweet, more money. Oh, there's another one. Fuck you. Yeah. Let's wait for this. Whoop. Come on, go up, please. Hell yeah. See how fucking nice that is? You just get more money, basically. So yeah, if you want to fucking just swim in money in this game, I guess, just fucking use that like a lot. But it does use magic though, so you can't use it forever, obviously. Let's wait to see what this is. Now, yeah, we got it. Sweet, more money. All right, we're about to face Plague Knight. Here's some health. Here's our checkpoint. We have all of our magic, so let's see what Plague Knight is all about. Let me read chat. Cue the Shadow Mario team. Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, let's face Plague Knight. Hey, leave me alone. Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me. Trickery? The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Now, let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise, it will be enlightening. So Plague Knight is actually like one of the hardest fights in the game because he's very sporadic. Like he just jumps around a lot and he fucking throws shit at you. He's very hard to like if you ever try to do like a damageless run or something, I bet this guy gives you the most trouble because he's very unpredictable. He kind of just does whatever he wants to and he teleports around, he throws shit at you, like yeah, and he jumps around and he also has those like, you know, those fireballs from like the arcade Mario Brothers flying around or like rolling around and shit. So yeah, and this, like, holy crap, this guy fucking, he's very sporadic. There's one more hit. There we go, 2 more hits, but yeah, we got him. There he goes. Hell yeah, we got him. Yeah, Sober and Lowell get some sleep. Hey, that's sheesh. Yeah, it's all good. Like, it's probably super late over there too. It's like past midnight where I'm from, so yeah, I get it. Soberman says Tricky Knight should, yeah, Tricky Knight should be his name. Yeah, that makes sense. Tricky Knight, I like that. All right, but we got that guy. Sweet. And we still have 20 minutes left. Okay. Jose says that guy's on crack or something. Just look at those movements. Yeah, so that is another character that you can actually control, like in one of the other campaigns. So that's pretty fucking cool. Like I said, I am debating like whether I should like play all of them at some point, but like maybe I will, maybe I'm not. I won't. I mean, I'll think about it. But let's just get through this game first, and then we'll think about like the future and stuff. But yeah, so now that we have that, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so there's another fucking guy that showed up on the map. Let's go confront him, I guess. What's up? Friend or foe? Ooh, he looks cool. Right, Reese. I think Reese is how you say it. North from Pridemore, west at the fork. Oh bother, I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler. Oi! Maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with the shovel. Indeed, I am the knight with a shovel who has been menacing the village. What? I assure you, I have done no such... You gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people? Your reign of terror ends here. So yeah, this guy is just fucking totally misunderstands the whole situation. Like he probably saw Black Knight or something, but he thought that that was us. So we are being branded as a criminal over here, which we haven't done, obviously. So it's like, now we have to fight this guy. He is very aggressive too, because he has like a dual like boomerang happening and shit. So he's basically like the Boomerang Brothers on crack or something, like if you know that Mario enemy. So just fucking bounce around on him or something, just like this. There we go. Oh jeez. Oops. Oops. Use your relics, obviously. That always helps. And he's dead. There we go. We got him. Sweet. Shovel Knight gonna talk to him? He's just like, no, man, I didn't do shit. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I am no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Now I feel like a fool. Yeah, I know. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strongest when they work together. Yeah! Knight's code. First foul, always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. So yeah, you get a little reward for that. So that's another situation where it's just one of those situations where it's just like, if they just fucking talked, we could have avoided the fight. So that's always quite funny. Let's see. Soyborn says, alright, y'all are at midnight time. Yeah, it's almost 6 p.m. for me and I'm already falling asleep myself. Yeah, that makes sense. Soyborn says, being older and working all the time is a drag. Yeah, it is. Jose says, we got another Mario Sunshine misunderstanding here. Yep, we sure do. We sure do. Sermon says, nah, I'm with him. Shovel Knight is evil and must be stopped. Take him away, medieval police. Jose says, strike me down. Another masquist like Klungo or something. Yeah, oh man. No, he was like one of those honorable knights, you know? Like he was just like, you beat me in battle, so strike me down. Put me out of my misery or something. So yeah. Alright, but we got that. We have, Jose says it's almost 7 p.m. for me. I just had dinner. Okay, yeah, nice. We have like 17 minutes left. Okay, so I feel like we're not gonna do another level, I guess, because we don't unless I should go into overtime. Let's just go into over here, because this is gonna be another village. And it also has a new song. I'll talk to this guy first, and I guess I'll let y'all listen to the music then. What's up? Our scouts saw your approach, and we know of your quest. This is the armor outpost. The brave are holed up here, deep in enemy territory. It's dangerous. Get equipped. Yeah, okay, I'll be quiet a little bit so y'all can hear this music. This is another good track. This will become very relevant later, hold on. But yeah, you get the idea. Another really good track. Okay, bye Super Doom King. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you and have a good one. Okay, there's a lot of chat. Someone says, I'm reheating that chicken curry I was telling all y'all about. Nice, hell yeah. Don't burn yourself though, if it's too spicy. Jose says, Klungo, only I get to get beaten up, either by mistress or bear and bird. Yeah, exactly. I said it's funny, I just reheated some chicken wings from yesterday. Nice. Everybody's eating chicken, I guess. Someone says, I did the dumbest thing last night before bed. I was still hungry, so I ate those Reaper peppers and a salsa I made for chips. Let's just say I was on the can for 30 minutes this morning. Wow. Dang. Yeah. Jose says, both our dinner being chicken while we watch Lloyd either kill or feed chickens. Yeah. Someone says, hey, at least we're not eating frogs or whatever, Jose. Yeah. Jose says, Doom King, you were hiding. Yeah, probably lurking. That's all good. You don't have to chat. Like, yeah, he was probably just watching and not talking. That's all good. Sermon says, see you later, the Super Doom King. Yeah, love to see it. Alright, but yeah, this guy, you can tell there's another frog over here. So let's talk to this guy. Let's see if he loves puns also. I'm so grumpy. I'm just not in a good mood. I wish someone could cheer me up. Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, my only options are and Let's see, Why would they just leave the catapult unattended? The operator is out to launch. So the roles have switched over here. Like the other times, the frog was making the puns, and now this guy is in a very bad mood, and Shovel Knight is trying to cheer him up by making puns himself. And I love his reaction. Yeah, he's just like, not doing it for me, I'm sorry. Let's see if we have more jokes. Let's say this time. Have you heard the gastronomer is starting to cook with bouillon? I tried some, but my soup was gold. Oh, will he like that one? Nope, he shakes his head. He's like, nah man, that doesn't do it for me, I'm sorry. Let's see, do we have more jokes? Why don't the snow wolves make any sound? They don't know how. They don't know how. Okay, I like that one. That was good. But this fucking frog does not like that one. Let's see if we have more jokes. I applied for a job at the juice bar. I said, put me to good juice. God, it's so bad, but I love it. Nope, he doesn't like that one. Nope, nope, nope. I don't think this guy likes any jokes, but it's just a funny thing that they put in this game. Let's see if we have more jokes. Why was Treasure Knight talking to a therapist? We had deep-seated anger issues. Come on, man. Deep-seated. Oh, that's so awesome. I love it. I love it. I bet the writers of this game had so much fun. Sermon says Toader is no croaker, that's for sure. He's not even happy or making jokes. Yeah, I know. He's just in a bad mood. Maybe he had a good day, but at least Shovel Knight's puns made my day better. That's good. Sermons, yeah, they don't know how. Yeah. Sermon says they don't know how. Lol, man, he didn't laugh at that? Jeez, he's in a pretty shit mood. Yeah, I know. Put me to good juice. Yeah, I like that one too. That is really funny. Alright, but there was something super fucking relevant up there that I want to show y'all. Because we don't really have that much time left. We have around 10 minutes. So what we can do over here, like that guy below here said, this is basically the armor outpost. This is where we're going to get like lots of different forms of armor. You can already see it sort of in the background over here. But this is like a blacksmith, and this guy is also like a blacksmith, I guess. So let's talk to both of them. This be the aerial anvil. Need an armor upgrade? If you need something forced, I'm your fella. Har har. So yeah, so this guy will basically, he will give you like different forms of armor. Like you can get the blue one, obviously is the one we have right now. Your original armor, simple but sturdy. But we have many different ones over here. We have a red one, the final guard. Drop half as much gold when you fall in battle. So that's a really good one. Like, exactly like it says. Whenever you fall and the amount of money you will lose half of it, basically, from what you would normally lose. The purple one, Conjurer's Coat. Sacrifice some protection for a higher magic limit and harvest magic from defeated foes. So yeah, so what that basically means is like your defense goes down, so enemies hit harder, but you will have a higher magic limit, and you will get magic from enemies more often. So that is pretty cool. The Dynamo Mill. Perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to unleash a powerful charge slash. Right, that one is really good too. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy that, but that is a really good one. I will maybe show that. Mill of Momentum, heavily plated, keep your footing when struck by enemies, but stopping may be a problem. So yeah, so this one is really funny. So this basically negates knockback. So if you are having trouble with a lot of enemies pushing you back and you fall down cliffs or anything, this is totally your suit, but it does give you, let's just call it Luigi controls, basically, like Luigi footing or like traction. That's what I was looking for. Like it gives you Luigi traction because like every time when you try to stop, like he will basically slide forward a little bit because it's so heavily plated, you know. So he just basically just like, oh, you know, like so stopping for when you have this on is a bit difficult. It's almost as if you have like ice physics, like, you know, like Luigi physics is what I call it, but like you have poor traction. So definitely not for me, this one, but if you need that one, definitely a good one to get. but do be mindful of that it's harder to like get come to a stop basically. And this one is really funny. This one really doesn't do anything. Like even the game states that, like, it's flashy, it's acrobatic, but it's useless. So this one just looks amazing. Like the thing is, every time when you jump, like Shovel Knight will do like a front flip basically. Like I kind of wonder if that was inspired by Super Mario 64. Like if you get all of the 120 stars, like there's like a little glitter like every time when you do the triple jump and stuff. That is basically what this suit is too. Like every time when you jump, you see like a little glitter like around Shovel Knight, and he will somersault every time when he jumps too. So this is purely aesthetic. Like even the game states like it's useless, but it just looks cool. So what I'm gonna get, I guess I will get like this one, I guess, because this one is really cool. And this is not just a thing. If you actually buy it, this will happen. Yep, you will actually fucking change colors too. So yeah, not only do you have like a benefit from whatever armor you bought, you will totally look different too. Otherwise that gold armor thing would be completely useless. Like yeah, so yeah, so yeah, this is the one that I like to get, I guess. Maybe I'll get everything to just show it off or something if I can, if I have enough money. But you can tell from these prices, like they are quite pricey to get. Like 4,000, 6,000. The gold one is 8,000, and this one is 6,000. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy them all now, but yeah, let's just get this one for now. And we look cool as fuck right now. We look red, so that's always cool. And if we fall now, we will not lose as much health or money. Let's see, Soyman says gold is the best one. Duh, because it's gold. Yeah, I know. Like, I do always get the gold. Like, I was messing around on my previous file, and I actually did have it. So, yeah. Soyman says Lloyd is talking from experience. He bought the gold armor just to be gold and shiny. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, in my previous file, like, I actually had this on, and he just somersaults, like, everywhere and shit. It's pretty cool. But, let's see what this guy's all about. That's a nice shovel blade you have there, lad, but I can improve it, unlock its true abilities. Yeah, so this guy will basically give us like offensive benefits, basically. So we have 3 things that we can pick over here. We have the charge handle. Hold your attack to unleash a powerful charge slash. So that is really good. We have the trench blade. Dig up a whole pile in one mighty motion. Yeah, this one is really good if you kind of want to get a move on, I guess. Because we have seen those mole, like the piles basically on the floor and stuff, and every time when you shoveled it, you have to hit it like 3 or 4 times before you get all of the treasure basically. But this thing, you only need 1 swipe and the whole mole pile thing dissolves, and you get all of the money fast. So this is great for like fast movement, I guess. And this, the drop spark, slash to spark the ground when you are at full health. So yeah, that is clearly a bit of a Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 inspiration right there, like even Link to the Past, I think. When you have full health, you will basically have like a ground slash. Let's just buy that one, I guess, because that one's really good. Just like this. But you can stack these. Don't worry about this. If I remember correctly, you should be able to buy all of this, and it will stack. It's not like the armor you can't stack. The armor, you pick one and you have to deal with that one. You can't stack the armor, but the sword or like the shovel technique, basically, that will actually stack. So that is absolutely like super. Like, I'm just gonna get this one too. Actually, why not? No, I won't actually. Never mind, because I don't have enough money. But yeah, now that we have that, now every time when we are at full health and I will use the shovel, this will happen. Yeah, see, like a little fucking ground wave will come out of the thing, and it will hit like enemies in front of you and stuff. So that is a really good thing, of course. So yeah. Someone says, hey, where's my shovel upgrading guy at my local Home Depot? Yeah. Do I need to go to Walmart for such services? Yeah, maybe. I have no idea. But yeah, so this, like I said, this town is super important just for these amazing upgrades that they have for you. So definitely invest in some of that stuff, and it will make your experience a lot easier in this game. But we can go in this, it's like a hat shop or something. Let's go in here. This is going to be the last thing that we're going to do in this stream. There's lots of people walking around. Let's talk to this guy. What's up? Oh, I keep thinking that the Y button is the talk button. This is Mr. Hat! Not quite from South Park, I guess, but this is Mr. Hat from Shovel Knight. Oh, hats, my greatest passion. Nothing I enjoy more than the crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. Yeah, so this guy loves hats, apparently. Let's talk to this peacock over here. Oh, with my fast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Oh, upstanding knight, you could part with a paltry 1,000 gold, no? So this is something that you don't have to do, but I'm gonna do it, and I'll show you what happens. Let's pay her. Wow, thanks, I can't believe that worked. Oh man, we got swindled by that peacock. Come back here. No, actually you have to do this for like something to happen. So this guy over here, I only buy the best. And for my latest purchase, unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Let's pay him. Excelsior! Now that I have my purchase, I shall take my leave. There he goes. And now we can buy... There's another lady over here. Oh, such charming beret. If only I had the means to afford it. All I need is a mere 1,000 gold. So this is the reason why I didn't buy that chart shot, because I knew that I had to have at least some money so I can pay these people. Hooray! This is just what I needed. Thank you, hero. So they all leave, and because we basically got rid of all of his customers, because this Mr. Hat guy is actually the owner of this store. Ah, my precious hats! That's a lovely helmet, so lovely, so lovely! I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide I do, searching, learning, teaching, collecting, all shapes, all sizes, hats! Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. Oh yeah, this guy has some kind of hat obsession or something, and he wants our hat, basically. He will fight us for it, basically. So this is like an optional boss that you can do, and this guy is quite dangerous, actually. Like, he's also very sporadic, like he just fucking goes everywhere. Let's just fucking, I'm doing pretty good actually right now. But yeah, he also does that. He puts on different hats, like you said, like all of the hats gives him different powers or something. So pretty fucking cool, but whoa, okay. Okay, we're doing pretty okay. Oops. Oh, wow, he bowed. Oh, we got him. Okay, sweet. Hell yeah. Alright, we got him. Sweet. So that's a little optional bonus you can do, and you will get a lot of money for that. Sweet. And we even got a net gain of 2,000 because we paid those guys 3,000 bucks and we got 5,000 back. So yeah, pretty good. Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Your beautiful hat. It is a helmet. Righto! I knew that. Wear it in good health for now. There's a silence. It's just like, oh, this is awkward. Right. Well, off I go. So, this is a little secret that you can do. So, if this guy basically runs out of here, and you can see him up there, basically. If we actually get to him, he will give us more money, basically. Like, he will basically give us even more money. So that's definitely what I can recommend you do, because I think if you leave this area now, he will not be there anymore, and you will miss out on some more money or something to that effect, if I remember correctly. So let's see him. Ah, I totally missed. Really? Okay, sorry, I'll do that again. All right. We're about, yeah, we are about to hit 3 hours, so this is going to be the last thing that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to call the stream for tonight. Let's see, can I should be able to make this jump. Huh? There we go, that's a very wide jump, but we got it, alright. Oh, bother, you found me, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, see, he will give us even more money. I promise I'll pass you no longer. Here's some gold for all the trouble. And then he goes over there, and you're probably thinking, oh, was that the last spot? I believe if you fucking climb up here now, he will be up there to hide, and we can get even more money. Right? Am I correct on this? Let me check. Yep, there he is. What's up? You can't be serious. How did you find me again? You're following me everywhere. Okay, yeah, more money. Okay, I won't come back. Just take some more of my gold and leave me to my hats. Yeah, so let's see. Is there another spot that he hides at? Just back in his store or something? No. I think that's all then. So that's another extra like 2,000 bucks that you can get basically. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, cool. Let's see, there's some chat. Jose says, Soyborn, that's a secret service if you have the legendary Excelsa shovel. I like that, the Excelsa shovel. Soyborn says, Mr. Hat, that's a Mandalorian helm he's wearing though. Yeah, I know, but maybe he just doesn't know the difference between a helmet and a hat. I don't know. Jose says, for regular customers to just give you a rake. Yeah. I must remove a shovel from the stone. Yeah. Lol, like King Arthur. Yeah, exactly. You've killed him. Good. Yeah. Servant says he loves hats so much that they took over his brain. Yeah, exactly. Jose says, I wondered why he called it a hat when it's obviously a helmet. Like they really made these NPCs dumb. Yeah, I know. But yeah, it's basically just a joke. Like these people just have fun just writing all this stuff, especially like shit with all these puns and stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's let me just go to the world map and stuff, and then I'm gonna call the stream for tonight. All right. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna fight that guy quite yet. The game does autosave. You saw it on the top right there. It did like a little save, so don't worry about, you know, you don't even have save states in this as far as I know. But like the game just autosaves, I think, like after each level or something, or every time you visit a village and you go out. So don't worry about that. We are good. But yeah, that was the stream for tonight. Like obviously, we didn't get that much progress happening, I guess, but it's all good. Like we have next time we're gonna continue playing this, and yeah, this is basically the main gist of the game. Obviously, I hope y'all that are enjoying this so far, especially for those that have not seen this game yet, because like I said, there's a lot happening in this game. There's a lot of stuff that you can upgrade. You have a lot of moves, obviously, that you can get, and we're gonna see way more of that like going forward. And yeah, this is just like I said, man, I think this game is a work of art, you know, like there's just a lot happening, lots of moves, like the controls are super tight, all that stuff. So I am very much enjoying playing this in front of y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying it. I certainly am enjoying it. And yeah, we had a little hiccup with the stream tonight, so that's a bit of a bummer, but maybe, I'm not sure. Like I probably just will keep the both videos like separate and stuff, but yeah, I'll just add like a part 2 or something, so at least you can tell like this is the second stream basically, and the previous one will be part 1, so at least that will make sense. And yeah, next time we're gonna play this more. Let's see. Serban says Blimptown is pretty cool, so why is there a blimp? They had those in medieval times. Where you can see a blimp, or are you talking about that fucking submarine on the bottom? Did I miss a blimp? Or are you talking about this thing? This like, oh, this ship you're talking about, I guess? Like it kind of does look like a blimp, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was some kind of like house thing. I have no idea. Maybe you're seeing a blimp, I have no idea. But let's see, what's the rest? So Jose says, I guess it's supposed to be funny, but still, what logic? Yeah, exactly. Jose says, a great stream, even after what happened earlier. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that was pretty weird. That was unique. That has never happened so far. Like, we had one audio issue at some point during one of the Mega Man playthroughs, but we never had where my internet just totally crapped out. So that is really weird. I really hope that will never happen again, but luckily we were able to reconnect and get the stream happening anyway. So yeah. Jose says, I owe you a chant for next stream. Yeah, okay. I didn't think one up. It's all good. You can just think about it for the next one. Jose says, see you guys next stream. Have a great day. And say it with me now. Excellent! Yeah. Servant says, yeah, that ship is totally flying or something. How do they do armor and weapon smithing while flying? Sounds unstable. Yeah, I don't think that thing is actually flying. I think this is just like attached to like this ladder over here. Like I think it's just supposed to be some kind of like structure, like building structure thing or something, so it's all good. I think it does make sense. But anyway, thank you guys very much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you will have a good rest of your day. I saw a new person, Ada. Thank you for being here if you're still around. Jose, of course, thank you very much. Soyborn, Super Doom King, everybody else that was lurking. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for being here, and have a good rest of your day. And hopefully I will see you on the next stream, which is going to be on Thursday as always. Alright guys, have a good